eno nti yenko Big Joe Constructions and Architectural Limited asweye. Big Joe say oye registered architect nti bibia efa dansi ho de unhia say obe sign eye Big Joe ho di hia ne say obetimi ene Big Joe abonkomo na bibia efa adansi ho no wetimi aye ede amount 0554 049702 fra Big Joe na jinchiremu a ebro medie so ebeda ne heba mixture na etonsa ede afre no ebeda ne se eye yare de stroke ulcer menstrual pain yare bia ebetimi aboso no di hia ne se obetimi anya ebeda ne nupa ahodo ani bi na wonso wanya ahoden a ebro so na aboama niema nyina akoyi ade ama Osikani information center wonsa ebetumi aka adrobi 0245 276266 frɛ ebedane na jinchiremu a ebro medie so elho Redeemer Travel Consult na etonsa ede frɛ no se wonsa anu adwuma bi te se carpenter mason oye welder oye tiler Redeemer say epese ye do kɔ eye obi cruise ana amanone na wonso utimi ekoye adwuma sonko na eboa ema abrabom na ema ekoyi ede ma yemon komo ewo 0247 411 139 frɛ Redeemer for na honso jinchirimu a ebro medie so ewo ho attack heba mixture na etonsa ede afro no panimfo se eye gunu se ye syphilis se ye waist pains menstrual disorders dry cough yare bia ebetimi abodi de adura ohia eye attack GM mixture na fi attack GM capsule so no 0249282240 frɛ panimfo na bonkomo na fi jinchirimu a ebro media ne so ewo ho yensan ento aso Royal Beach Hotel na etonsa ede efro no Royal Beach se ye mo se eye anwa na fi motor shop nso no motor pass bia no owuram Royal Beach a onsa ebetumi aka bi ope eye motor shop na ye ni opposite Methodist asore on Krankwanta yes ye ni Methodist asore no edi animhwe na fi nso no obetimi afrem panifo 0244 199624 na wajinchirimu a ebro media no so Blessed Siam Enterprise na etonsa ede afro no Blessed se obeda asore na waso dae pa obeda asore na unhu anase wonte yaw bia ewo body ni mu a di hian se obeba na soye na waba beje mattress papa atumi adaso on the Friday market no edi animhwe abrosan na opsi to the Friday market no okohwa Mr. Fred amchia sonko enko enfama anopai Fred Mr. Fred 0245 332005 na onso da ma wo ho ento ho Adom Tiles Plumbing and Construction Limited na etonsa ede frewi osesa plumbing materials water closet kitchen sink anything about plumbing there uni ho kwan se obefroka ediwani achirim baby di hian se obehu Adom Tiles na fi wonso watimi anya ne pa hodo ni nyina bi aboa ama akoyi ama domahin kro wedwani achirim nkrankwanta kwan ne so no eho na obehu Adom Tiles yemfro mo 0558 074873 na jinchirimu a ebro medie so ewo ho the Mida Herbal Services nso na etonsa ede frewi the Mida nso se bibia efa yare ho de ode brana soye se wosen ene how osa ene how anything a efa yare ho no obana soye a obitimi ayew ana obehwe kama ama wonso sen problem bia ode beba no wanya ahotoso ma pa urom eye domahin crew opposite Presbyterian Hospital na ho ena the Need for AD omudwuma yemfro mo 0245 724028 na yenni nkomo ho Prosper Apsonic Motors ena fi spare parts ena etonsa edefro no Prosper say anything about motors say ye mono say ye asay ena opibibi ede akoshim uni ho kwan so de wani ekire ba bia Krankwanta opposite area rural bank no ho ena obihu Prosper Apsonic Motors ena fi spare parts yemfre omo 0540 307709 na jinchirimu a ebro medie so ewo ho sabe de yebekọ sports Wikipedia atenase na ansa na yebekọ no didat Facebook president wona wapamfo enchia sonko enko emfa mamo anopai ya tenase message si ahodo no ade a yegusu a ehwemu ani mo famra na adwumadie no enwie peye Mr. Tiwa Emmanuel eye brother Tiwa brother Clifford mo Rashid wo nyame ama enchia sonko enko emfa ma obi bia on monitor ye program no enne anopai Sports Wikipedia. Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning, AJP.
Me pacho apom ye de.
Alhamdulillah, bibi kama na nso e.
Nyame adom ahoden wo ho.
Ye da wurade ase, ye da wurade ase.
Na de nsa ya ba kakra.
Sa nti yeguso ye bo adwuma. So bo adwuma. Ya me shirawo.
Me da so boss.
Ya me shirawo pa bo adwuma no pai.
All right.
Mo so ho. Ai de beba. Okay, mpanifo na kan se unnuma dɔso aye ni nyina
sa pepepe
na unfuru dɔso a
oye ni nyina
obeye ni nyina
wanko ba bi be say
bawo we are very fine
right
adwuma na wo bɔ no
okay
incredible one
okay boss sabre die amano ni munsem platform no eyo die
sa won
mpacho ane
ti wo die ama mi won
mpacho ane
nti me nko
mpacho ane
okay nti AJP ena yete ne nka se ede wo di djubade no kire me nti frisabre ekopinsi duba akobo no yede ayade a me patch sports digest de debro no Osikani 99.7 channels yes to me live from Facebook Osikani FM 99.7 ni demura Facebook anu wa share na do comment atwase AJP beje bro be kan kama ba resane kama wonsam na ni atwo na for the amount na bibia nso e fine etumi de ama channels so ese kasima be se du eko ni du enum so ama duba ako abono ye bibia homatofo na to AJP bibia to na so afre wo watenyi contribution submission we de be 0244094378 and 0200693025 higher Osikani na does sania AJP aka boss yes no na boss ntino aka se men konkrofo cross ne de e wase me hwana afimi wura mu konkrofo cross wura mo yankotwe Premier League na ene nyame adoma matches no ya da bebe na ho Monday 24 na start wura mo nyame e ya adoma 3 p.m. ezali wura mo on ye ten se the American Express Stadium ho na Brighton ho vabia mo etena fie wo mo ene Everton the toughest nation de abomo yankopiem nyame ya adoma ekopiem o Elland Road na ben fanto anymore SLS United team no yani say 3 p.m. ezalo mo ne Arsenal de Ghana safi Arsenal for wo mo se kwambia so se Premier League no wo mo etume je kopiem me patcho Molina Stadium no yani e wo Vanto Wanderers team no wo mo any AFC Dem of Bisha de Pemso we ye matches at 3 p.m. na nyina no ye betumi atoje ramo yani e ya doma 5:30 ezali ye kopiem o the Stamford Bridge no e London derby Chelsea the Blues the pension so mo and West Ham United Bisha de body yani eya doma later na 8 p.m. ezali Anfield no another big game beteja you know bobo kwani day enso ede na tennis Liverpool ju never Cologne wo mo ene Newcastle United the mapis ne be shade bomo yankopon ya doma that na Premier League no Monday 24 that was ye Roma 2 p.m. match 3 and ye kopemo the Villa Park Aston Villa wo mo ene Brentford ene be shade bomo Manchester United tenafie Old Trafford wo mo ene Fulham team no e be shade apemso ye Roma the City Grounder and Northern Forest team no wo mo ene Crystal Palace the Eagles be shade apemso last match no ye beto janya mi atomo that na shenenso ese Roma Tottenham Stadium ye patcho Tottenham team no wo mo ene Manchester City the Sky Blues the Citizens be shade about 4:30 na some match na e big game Etimi atoja na infantoja it's a Monday night football because and at the Stadium of Light tournament and a Sunderland team now wo any barely 8 p.m. yamya to Monday and a side get betimi atoja ye Roman tantam so Premier League log no me patrote bono after Monday 23 say City Arsenal with 50 points watching by me patron 10 points no and a 4 points gap on what be between one and Manchester City the Sky Blues the Citizens wo 46 Aston Via Tosmiensa, one 46 points among Manchester United, one mother Tosun 9, 38 points, Roma Chelsea, and Tosun 37, Liverpool Tosun, 1 36, Fulham, 1 Tosun so, 1 34, Brentford FC, and Tosun Watch, 1 33, Newcastle United, and Mapis, 1 Tosun Kono, 1 33, as to Ababa quality Everton, 1 Tosun do, 1 33 points, Comanimo, young question Gulagono, as here, near tennis, Brennan T, young 8 18 position. West Ham United wɔn ɛwɔ 20. Burnley wɔtɔ so dunkono or 15 points na bɔbɔ quality wɔ Wolverhampton Wanderers wɔn na ɛtɔ so duo no wɔn ɛwɔ 8 points ne ɛmu nsɛm ɛdɛm ewura top scorers no na memfa ntoɔ ne mu ɛso Roma mo na ɛhwɛ goal post mo totontona as seasons and sevens Erling Brohala wɔbɔ de Manchester City wɔbɔ 20. Igor Thiago wɔbɔ de Brentford FC wɔbɔ 16. Antoine Selam Semenyo Manchester City wɔbɔ 11 goals sama Dominic Calvert-Lewin wɔbɔ de Leeds United wɔbɔ 9 goals Hugo Ekitike wɔgyina mo de Liverpool wɔbɔ 8 goals Bruno Gomes wɔbɔ Edma Newcastle United wɔbɔ 8 goals João Pedro wɔbɔ de Chelsea wɔbɔ 8 Jean-Philippe Mateta wɔbɔ de Crystal Palace the Eagles wɔbɔ 8 goals Brent Mbeumo Manchester United wɔbɔ 8 goals sama Oli Watkins wɔn so tontono makoma wɔtwe ɛdɛm Aston Villa Jenko Piemontantam so colorful Central La Liga Shano Susanwa one game at the Ramon RCDE Stadium me pachobo kwani di enso so eden ye tane se RCD Espanyol de Barcelona wo motena fie ma me mfanto ani mo ese bobo kwani di edi Deportivo Alaves se kwacho mo bone kamiro wo motemo baako na Roberto Fidesz no ede bo one consolation goal no edema Espanyol to me Ramo e wo Deportivo Alaves ma me mfanto ani mo ese kwacha ni de Antonio Blanco wo to atena ene Luka Boy wo mo ede bo 2 goals no enso Mambo kwani tede Deportivo Alaves abo mo kwacha Espanyol aboni 2-1 yamfan tuja esenyami autome na colorful Central La Liga match day 22 to so Jerome ewa ne game Barcelona 1 p.m. exactly Jerome Estadio Nuevo Carlos Traini nyetane se Real Oviedo tumina wamo eni Girona shada pemso 3:15 game betoja ewa Estadio Al Sadar Osasuna wamo eni Villarreal San Marin shada boni Jerome Estadio Ciutat de Valencia na memfanto jasa Levante emo eye 5:30 ne womo ene Atletico Madrid Roja Blancos fesha de boni yekopio mo Estadio Manuel Martinez Valero nyetene se Elche womo ene FC Barcelona bone 8 ena Barcelona supporters no na chese matwi e de apemu TV no abramu ramo ewo Estadio Manuel Martinez Valero muni Elche de sheda apemso yami atuma da chene games no Sunday yebetoja yekopio mo Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Real Madrid Los Blancos Los Maranges 1 p.m. exactly Popoba when Chelsea Rashid mo and afema the supporters na nyame eya tumani 1 p.m. exactly odachina na Estadio Santiago Bernabeu game na etoja mone Rayo Vallecano ebe shade apani yenko pemo 3:15 odachina games ne beto so Estadio de las Catuya and Robertis and 3:15 and Valencia shade apemso we a derby sonkonya sam ketwa Roma Estadio Colosseum ma me mfanto just odachina Hotefe and no 5:30 and Celta Vigo shade apani yekopiem 8 p.m. nyame atoma dachina e San Mamés Barria e ho na Athletic Club Bilbao wo mo and Real Sociedad e shade apani Monday Night Football because Roma Estadio Mallorca San Moise and Roma Mallorca team 8 p.m. exactly wamo ene Sevilla ebe sha Japani we eye first sedemo ewa me patro colorful Central La Liga ye Roma ewa ne etane se table no so me patro after my day 21 Barcelona wamo ewa 52 Roma de Tamotope wamo ewa 51 Atletico Madrid wamo toso miensa wamo ewa 44 Villarreal San Marin wamo na toso 9 wamo ewa 41 enum Espanyol wamo ewa 34 points emunsamo jedema asia wano ye Roma League logo asia ho mo relegation na nyetane se Roma Yoka wamo toso dunwache wamo 21 Levante toso dunkoro or 17 Real Oviedo toso duro wamo ewa 13 points Roma or me patro nyetane se Pichichi top scorers no nyetane se Kylian Sami Mbappe Loten wabotuma Roma den wabo 21 Vidal Morigi wabotuma Roma Yoka wabo 14 Ferran Torres wabotuma Barcelona wabo 11 goals sama Anti Bademir wabo ejremotuma Osasuna wabo 9 Robert Lewandowski Barcelona wabo 9 goals sama Rafael Diaz Belone Rafia wabotuma Barcelona wabo 8 goals me Pacho Cucho Eyede Hernandez wabotuma Robertis wabo 8 goals sama Boya Iglesias wabotuma Celta Vigo wabo 8 Alberto Mulero wabotuma Villarreal wabo 8 goals sama Lamine Yamal ejremotuma Barcelona wano sabo 8 goals Roma Tantam Siankoche me Pacho ne tennis Roma Italy Italian culture Srianwa ne tennis games no etime Costa Lazio wamo etena fie e Stadio Olimpico wamo ba kamiensa e de so January e mo kwatimu mieno ne tennis Pedro Rodriguez Ladasima Cruz one to atena baako Kenneth Taylor over the second goal near tennis Danilo Cataldi one ene kara game na edema Lazio to no Romo Janwa fan mamen fan to jam ese kwacha ne Dede Roslan Melinovski one to atena Vitinha one ene bo two consolation goals no edema Janwa to no abamo so ne tennis omudi ncheka no nyensamo makwati mu no na Uromo awa Panyinyi player of the match no not just the best player no Akwadema Gustav Saxon one ejina mu edema Lazio to no one ene no amadimo so ani na enwa before the game na ne tennis unse okopiamo enso our Lazio supporters no wo ma pai koko papa entenwa before the game no supporters no your Manchester Stadium party o monko na mama wo mo edebon chenku na magada e wo Ponte Melville na cheso mo no akoye protest ko na demonstration so na utim so mo banners ne bebre na wo twotwo so go so we must see dreaming is not a crime. Which player has been paid 10 times better than Greenwood? Not just Lazio supporters. Woma Johnson this season, and Yaman Shadan Koye, and from a Society Sportiva Lazio, and a supporters in the Bonchenko, and so on your team, and it's a Melville, me Pacho Ponte Melville, Woma acquire demonstration, and it's a Lazio on 24, and so no more Thomason Tasgoko, and some performance that, and your quality signings, and to men from Lazio Tumino Quality, now after the game and you train at the Mauricio Sarri one air manager and we will quality Lazio Sanwa you come Lazio supporters around one and Rago Pramanaso and Stadio Olimpico me patro Stadio Olimpico racha say empty and yet the supporters rebana kwa sambana bekam and I say na ne tan say I Lazio supporters around ba wo and Ramo and say our Stadio Olimpico no nyina e daddy perfect so mo kire say wo mo edo club no papa na club a wo dono no empedifon to ma so mo ya hwe na fe wo mo ye yikire bi e de kire mpedifo sare ma mpedifo be jiro wona so na fe wo ma timi atoto ne ma kama e de mo Society Sportiva Lazio eno ayo pani ni Dede Mauricio Sarri wo se enya de boni bia na fans no wo mo express wo mo undying love for the club eno ayo Mauricio Sarri ball wono so ne general na after the game na chance so before the game no na se me bena eba e de Lazio center back France Aliso Romagnoli ne etane se ne ye link no e so be Romo Kata akoya jone dem ansad timo na ne etane se Qatar club of France asad no wo mo appellate footed center back na fe wo mo akwa so be sign no na after the game and ye be some Mauricio Sarri se Romagnoli wono kwa ne situation to say kwa tene kwa na wotena e no se no kwa be so bia se wono oni any club bia e fa kwa tene team e de Aliso Romagnoli ho e se kra no betena na se wontena now was so before the game wa mo bon ko be san se unia wo be kwa kata kwaje oil money ana se wotena no se mianka sa kwa na me debe hono me nse da nim nia e kosu enti no jenko bo game ni enti Mauricio Sarri was Romagnoli enya da situation o ye clear ho yan hwe match se betumi atoja e wa Italy Serie A match 23 ye ko pema nyame atome na 2 pm zale games e best start match 23 na start ne je Roma Arena Garibaldi na me fan to just 2 pm zali and it's a celebration de bone nyame antoma 5 pm zali the Roma Society Sportivo Calcio Napoli wa motena ma Stadio Diego Armando Maradona wa moni Association Calcio Fiorentina e sha de bone Junior Thomas no le copiama Cagliari and 745 zali wa mo Emi Helen Verona e sha de bom nyame antoma da chana Sunday games ne beto aso ne patro Roma Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino nyame fanto just Torino timna 11 pm womo ene leche e sha de bone nyame atoma 2 pm kema betoja e Stadio Giuseppe Senegalia ne etane se Como 1907 womo na Atalanta Bergamo e sha de bone ne patro 5 pm zoli kema betoja e Stadio Giovanni Zini ene ye Cremonese womo ne Inter Milan Benemato na Razzurri e be sha de bone ye Roma 745 for Dachina Stadio me patro Ennio Tardini ne etane se Parma Calcio womo ne Juventus Bianconeri e sha de bom Monday Night football because channel so is the Roma Blue Nage Stadium Udini Calcio 7.5 Women Association ya das Sportivo Roma Jolorosis e shade bom na me atuma Tuesday channel so say game betoja ene Stadio Renato Dolawa na tennis Bologna ene 7.5 ni AC Milan e shade bom Jean Charles Goulart Gonantam so after Monday 22 Inter Milan Benemato na Razuri wamo 52 wama bie gabono nyasam keto 5 points gabono ma bie beti wamo Edom City Rivals ene Association Calcio Milan Diavoli Rossoneri ne patro AC Milan no wamo tosumie no wamo 47 AS Roma tosumie san wamo 43 na memfanto Jose Napoli tosumie wamo 43 Juventus Bianconeri wamo na tosumie wamo 42 we enso Italy dia no na ukopema komofo afide he komo kwafo nyansam keto akra adwuma komofo ye wo me patro de liga serie no anu de 40% ne kra na tosunsia eno enso Francesco Fabregas Sola woni ne team adwuma mo ye no ye ruam ntantam so ase ho league log no ne tane sa Fiorentina afide team sa Association Calcio Fiorentina for ene man sheda nkoyo motoso dumotwe 17% ne kra mo Pisa toso dunkono wamo ewo 14 hala Vorogna toso duno wamo ewo 14 na yenkwohwe ne patro Capo Cannonieri top scorers na enso Italy ne tennis Lautaro Avia Martinez wabodima Inter wabot 12 goals ne patro Anastasios ne patro Duvicas wana ejramo ene wabokwa ne Jerry Como wabo 8 amani Copa Zabo ene Como wana sabo 8 Crystal Met Policy kojramo ene AC Milan wabo 8 goals ama Kenan Yildiz wabo ene Juventus Bianconeri wabo 8 me patro Kenan Davis wabo ene Udine Calcio wabo 7 Gift Urban wajramo Demahala Vorogna wabo 7 Riccardo Orsolini wabo Dema Bologna wabo 7 goals ama Rafael Leao wabo Edema AC Milan wabo 7 goals Hakan Çalhanoğlu wabo Edema Inter Milan Benemato wabo 7 goals Roma yanko pemo Germany anwa ne tennis Bundesliga game at the toja Manchester anwa daytime the Roma Rhein Energy Stadium MC Cologne wamo cheka ba ko so VfL Wolfsburg wamo tumiante Lenten Maina wana bo delegorma FC Cologne tona na nyamia tume na Bundesliga no Monday 20 at so the Roma L230 ho and the majority of the games no etumi baso Germany Bundesliga no WWK Arena all both team no wamo any St. Pauli shade uponi the Roma Dutch Bank Parker the tense Eintracht Frankfurt wamo any Bayern Leverkusen shade uponi Pesaro Arena TJ Hoffenheim wamo Anthony Junior Berlin shade uponi so the Patrolobo Red Bull Arena and a Rosenborg Sport Leipzig wamo Anyway, so 5 at the Bunny, the Roma Vesta Stadium, near tennis of Werder Bremen, woman Borussia Mönchengladbach, said the Bunny, near Petro Park Stadium, and a game ever so, Hamburger Envy, and near 5:30, woman any Bayern Munchen da Rotten, said the Bunny, and near Tomadachana, MHP Arena, near Petro VLB Stuttgart, woman any SC Freiburg, said the Pencil, Borussia Dortmund, Bruchel B, woman Subatanafi, and a signal donor pack 4:30, woman any Hey Denham, Besha dia pomso ye Roman Tantam's league log after Monday 19 Borussia Dortmund photos mi no na Bayern for Gabo mo bie between among Borussia Dortmund ye watche me patro Bayern 50 wo mo edikan ne tos me ne Borussia Dortmund na brochire bie wo mo etos mi 42 and the chronic T edge wo fe na mafi wo mo tuma sane wo mo tos 3 wo mo 39 ne tennis RB Leipzig wo mo tos 4 wo mo 36 and a VRB Stuttgart wo mo tos 5 wo mo 36 na former Bundesliga champions Bayer Leverkusen afinia mo nkoyo motosunsia wo mo 32 je ruamo Bundesliga se ho relegation playoffs me say enka ya dabavye ya enka man so fra from kokobo playoff no wo mo 15 points wo mo toso 16 ne toso dunso no ene St. Pauli wo mo 14 points say dehen afidia chese o mo so team so 13 points de kwano wo toso ne patro dunwatwe ye ruamo kikata jaka konona and a top scorers no near tennis Harry Edward Kane wabody ma Bayern Munich wabot 21 Dennis Under for ball and my VLB Stuttgart wabot 11 Michael Olise Jerome ma Bayern Munich wabot 10 Luis Diaz wabody ma Bayern Munich wabot 9 Haris Tabakovic wabot and my Borussia Mönchengladbach wabot 9 goals Jonathan Baquet with Jerome Edma Eintracht Frankfurt 8 goals na ball Mohamed El Amin Amora with Jerome ma VfL Wolfsburg wabot 7 goals Jean Diamante wabot dema RB Leipzig waba 7 goals sama Said El Mala wajiramo dema FC Cologne wano so aba 7 ana Crouch and Team Edna Diem Amiri wajiramo dema Mainz 5 wano so aba 6 goals so Ramo yanko Premier France Central League ana game to the toja RC Lens team no wamu cheka ba ko de Solid Health wamu tumiante Ruben Aguela wana bo deligo ara bo ko de RC Lens ababo ko de Le Havre wamu tumiante yan fantu jasamu de 20 yami atumere eto so ye Ramos start Jean Buen ni etemi sa Paris FC 4 PM zali wamu en Olympique Marseille e Stade Pimso ne pato 6 PM ne Ramos start du Mostoa Laurent wamo ene Nantes e Stade Pimso 8-5 enana G ne pato Ramos start with the second AS Monaco wamo ene Stade Rennais e be Stade Pimso yami atuma datune kwasieda yam fatu jase Groupama Stadium Olympique Lyonnais wamo ene Lille Olympique Sporting Club e Stade Pimso 2 PM zali ne game ne pa ne pato 4:15 shalo so 3 matches ameba bobosi ni nyina eba e 4:15 na dachina ye Ramos start Roman Copa on Jebobo Kono wamo ene Met FC e Stade Pimso OGC Nice wamo Tram Alliance Riviera wamo ene Stade Brest e Stade Pimso Ramos Stadium de Toulouse ne pato Toulouse FC wamo ene Auxerre e Stade Pimso last match no e beto jo Stade de la Manoue ni etene se bobo kwa ni Jadis Strobo tuno wamo ene Paris Saint-Germain ene e 7.5 zali na eba Ligue Log on Seine City after set loss on about 20 matches a year or 46 points Paris Saint-Germain wabo 19 or 45 Olympique Marseille wabo me pato 19 or 38 points am Olympique Lyonnais wamo na toso 4 wamo 36 in 10 times so ye wamo Ligue Log on Asia relegation playoffs no en Quebec non-testimony wamo toso dunsia wamo 14 or toso dunso high not as a Ghana former team in Elisha Owusu and affiliate and it's the Guido Mensah womutum no relegation musa santan edunso na womo 12 points in the club metal sing wamu to so dun watwe wamu 12 entemu nsam no ye wura top scorer so so friendly animal na say na munsam setie Mason Greenwood obod mama say wabot 12 goals Joaquin Panacheli wabot Mastrobog wabot 11 ne Petro Estabel Lepo wabot Edward Kwani Jadis Rennais wabot ayada 9 goals Pavel Switch obot Edmond Olympique Lyonnais wabot 9 me Petro Wesley Said ejinamo Edmond RC Lens no wabot 8 Bradley Bakola Paris Saint-Germain waba 7 Sofiane Diop obom edema OGC Nice 7 goals no abo Elan Kebal waba dema Paris FC waba 7 ne Pato Osnin ayade Eduardo General edema bobo ko dead RC Lens waba 7 and Roman Del Castello waba dema Star Break one sabo 6 goals away ay match so no young Ramo Dutch Red Devise ne tan se Red Devise ma de 2021 e ko start on the Rami Morgan Unity team Mac Breda wamo tontram FC 20 inch carry wa so ko ton tre meni tutu ne pie mo en ne druba be kwana chance na brother for so da fam ni atinto ma wotro mo ho en ne wotu be tete karo e man ko ye tutu yan ko shan touch with vc na mi atomere match so na e to so ma de 21 ye Roma Ezada kuma wa mo etna fene neck legend e shada pom so 315 na game ne toja e pato 5.5 zali peg zwole wa mo en toaster e shada bonus pato Rotterdam PM Zoli woman FC Groningen e shada pimso yami atuma da tena game so no e toso Dutch with voice na ten Joshua woman NAS Amsterdam 11:15 Zoli na sa game no e teja Herakles Samelo eno aye 1:30 woman Fortuna Sittard e shada pimso Roma of Philips Stadium me patrobo kwa ni PSV and Dolphin woman fan the babo a big game e be teja yami atuma da tena 1:30 na e Barcelona Vin eno so 3.5 for Zoli woman FC Utrecht e shada Prince of Volendam wano so e 7 PM Zali wamo en Guard Eagles e be shada bomo we Dutch Red Face Jerome e Ligue Logana ne patro PSV and Dolphin wamo 53 na sele giden ko foya jawe 53 ne kwano na ne tosu me ne Feyenoord wo mo e wo 39 na titibi free mo dibi keka na chese 14 points gap ena nkofo na biem na asem keto akra entine tane se Ajax Amsterdam former champions afide Ajax wo mo pom wo mo sire mo wo mo tosu me 37 na ne tosu na no ene neck legend wo mo e wo 35 points e mo samo ye dema ese ye benite wo mo e o Ligue Log na se 16 position playoffs na ɛno ɛyɛ Telstar wɔn ɛwɔ 16 points knock brother on the Rami Morgan you yeah me she dey be possible ana wɔn ɛwɔ 16 points ɛna wɔn tɔ so dunso edunwɔtwe Heracles Amelo wɔn ɛwɔ 14 points yɛwura mo top scorers no ɛwɔ Dutch Red Voice na me mfa ntoja SNA Akracha de Daddy Ayesi Uda wɔbɔ de ma Feyenoord wɔbɔ 18 goal still wɔbɔ de ma PSV Eindhoven wɔbɔ 11 ne Patrick Jess Hornkamp wɔbɔ Erma AZ Akman wɔbɔ 10 Troy Parrot wɔbɔ Erma AZ Akman wɔbɔ 10 go Tobias Lorenzen wɔbɔ Erma Boko de Daddy Porter Rotterdam wɔbɔ 9 go Ismail Saibari the Moroccan international wɔbɔ 9 goals na de ma PSV Eindhoven ɛna afei Kracha de din ɛde Mika Gots wɔbɔ de ma Ayas wɔbɔ 8 Kwon Constance wɔbɔ de ma Pezzuoli wɔbɔ 8 goals sama Ricardo Pepe wɔbɔ Erma Boko de Daddy PSV wɔbɔ 8 goals sama Matthias Sura wɔno ɛbɔ Erma Go Ahead Eagles wɔno so bɔ 8 goals so Dutch Road Voice yɛnkɔ Saudi na afei yɛmfa features ni nyina wie na Saudi no wɔn abɔ Monday 18 January ɛna last match so na timu ba so Al Tawun wɔn to tena ba ko Al Hudud wɔn ntumi ante Al Hulut wɔn so no tena fie Al Nasri Ronaldo ne dom wɔn kɔbɔ 3 goals no Cristiano Ronaldo to atena ne pacho ba ko ni tadi miyom wɔn to tena miɛnsa Denmark antumi ankwante wɔyɛ games to twana Ronaldo asema meka no na me mfanto anim sɛ nua de sɛ de ɔkɔkɔ 961 goals career and Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro CR7 wɔn so aposo sɛ de 39 goals na kan ya betimi atontona 1000 ansa kwa no adwia na ɛbɛn kraba da bɛkyerɛ yɛwura mo ɛwɔ Saudi professional league no mo ne pacho atase matches no 18 obi awie no ne ɛtɛn sɛ Al Hilal wɔn ɛwɔ 46 Ronaldo ne dom wɔn ɛyɛ Al Nassr wɔn to so 43 ne pacho Al Ahly wɔn to so miɛnsa wɔn ɛwɔ 43 Al Qadasiyah wɔn na to so 9 wɔn ɛwɔ 40 asia relegation na to se mwajere ɛdɛma Denmark for some survival wɔn ɛwɔ 16 position wɔn 11 points Al Hudud wɔn ɛtɔ so dunso wɔn 9 and Al Najama wɔn ɛna to so dunwɔtwe wɔn ɛwɔ 5 points mu nsɛm yɛde ma odwumade no so na top scorers no Ivan Toney wɔbɔ de ma Al Ahly wɔbɔ 18 goals Julian Quinones wɔbɔ de ma Al Qadasiyah wɔbɔ 17 Cristiano Ronaldo wɔbɔ de ma Al Nassr wɔbɔ 17 Roger Martinez wɔbɔ de ma Al Tawun wɔbɔ 14 ne Patricia Felix Sequeira wɔbɔ de ma Al Nassr wɔbɔ 13 Joshua Christopher ne Patrick Josh King ɔno so ɛbɔ de ma Al Hilal wɔbɔ 13 goals Mato Retego wɔbɔ de ma Al Qadasiyah wabo 11 goals sama Georges Mepacho Mosora sobo Elma Al Hilal wano sobo 10 goals Marcos Leonardo wabo dema Al Hilal wabo 9 ena Kraken today Mepacho Georgino Ronaldo wabo dema Al Ittifaq wano so 9 goals na bo yenko programo yenko hwe ensamba akumienu etuma babeteja Crystal Palace the Eagles wabo brantie Jean Philippe Mateta no Mepacho se Ernesto de 2 wani mo esa kwane se wani de wabo na dwene mo be waso ne de bibiano de betimi asakra na adwen wapeso join association kanto Milan de Volley Rossoneri wase eyene enye me patcho any other time bia wajide mapase we fair opportunity edmo no Jean Philippe Mateta eso betimi abunakete yako Roma koye join kama edema AC Milan team no na yes oni AC Milan de kwa de personal terms no wa makwa ko hwiani ante na crunch no se ene eda Crystal Palace be kokwasa eso mo mane nko ebian ko be try until summer so no nyana dress samara beko no ne Jean Philippe Mateta ne de wo benya kura dem ko Johnny AC Milan ne patro nyame aduma manda ya to transfer window no ya se ne net salary e be betimi anche with AC Milan personal terms ba ko jiro hemo ay 3.5 million euros net eno ena crutch ne betimi anche na Oliver Glasner wo your manager Erma Crystal Palace no ene ko bi so pane ne se na ay de Jean Philippe Mateta no top striker kwa no sam kwa to say eno so betimi confirm dia Bia as Jean Philippe Mateta na me eya domo game against Northern Forest no enya da crouch no wo di ne di erika ho ne nyina and say ne transfer ne des player no want to me am one kasa psychologically want to me to ne mana de no kodrema e be yansem be club na kasa kwa no e betimi ha ne ntide ne wo mo aya dwen say Jean Philippe Mateta na me antomo mo game wo mo ene Northern Forest JPM so no wo mo crouch na anka major squad no yento pene ni tede Oliver Glasner
because everything else are just speculations, but so I can confirm that JP will not be in the matchday squad, but it's nothing to do right now with the transfer. So it's just he's not in the right place, doesn't feel in the right place right now to play, and then it makes no sense. And because we have to protect the team, I have to protect him. That's why he will not travel with us tomorrow to Nottingham. And the second thing I can confirm is that that no new player will be in the matchday squad. So this is the only thing that's really fact. Everything else is we have to wait what will happen in the next 3 days.
Wow, enti ene Oliver Glasner no was sansona new player piano na nyame aduma wo mo edene be kama squad na no chiro eni obi so panini se koba se amoni ayada Jean Philippe Matata ntimi eni koba na kra chine chinchine twande wo we se ya na ntwe eso be kono koba sa dia ne transfer no so Monday 7 p.m. na chaso wo mo yuka adia no kopie mo Premier League na ba wiye na mo ba ye sign na eno se also mo prepare say akone de mueting na player toto ntena de mo eye Jean Philippe Matata na okọ de osampan fortune fe wo mo etimo copy replacement and so kwa Monday transfer deadline day no so etimi aba.
Again, the club is working so almost 24 hours a day right now. Yeah, with, because Mark left 2 weeks ago and then no one is in, and as you can imagine, it's not so easy. By the end of every team wants to play a successful season, so that's not so easy that you can get the players at the end of January. But yeah, I see the club really working hard to get players in to replace Mark, and of course we also have to prepare if something happens with JP. So club is working hard, but there is no decision that JP, to be really very clear, it can be that JP stays and is a Crystal Palace player on the 1st or on the 2nd of February, and there could be that JP has left the club and the new striker is in. So these are the two situations we are talking about and we are discussing right now.
Wow, Oliver Glasner manager ma Crystal Palace team ntino was kwata ne Dari Jean Philippe Matata betimi akọ by second ne de na chese bibia no so tima totodi okode o se hwe mpanu for the kan ye esentifu no apagafo ye ru amna transfer market no nipa ba kompeso betini din eyo panani de Thomas Frank manager edema bobo ko ne de Thomas Frank say hey transfer market di afi we dia utim say me players ngina play me ko man so me player emfa ne ma ye nte Thomas Frank ne semode tuja.
So many long-term injuries now, and Brennan Johnson also leaving. Is it fair to say that your squad is, the best way to put it, kind of weaker than it was when you went into the transfer window?
In January? Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we lost I can't remember, 6 or 7 players inside 3 weeks in January. So that's crazy, and some of them extremely unlucky. With definitely Lucas and. Ben was clear contact injuries. Then there was I can't remember all of them, but those are definitely too many. So yeah, of course it's weaker than we started the 1st of January.
Wow, enti was there first obeka said the team no eye week or the toto ebe before transfer market ne ba no na team na eye week and nyina and say the players ne be na pra enya de so mutimenya akwa dwaman so akwa players ne be na edo ma be no eche no was so be den konkosa kakro ko bisa ne so konkosa ben was so mo try ese kwacha the dead Antoine Selam Sabenya the Ghanaian international wo mo ya dwensan ko mo ko fa de ba na o mo pem ko ya bodi an ko ya mankan enti ankan so ama bo ne den Antoine Salam Semenyo, Minamo Kaswaya, Juman Ekoma, Bobo Kwani, Dead Manchester City, so Betimia promise, I said the Lewis family, one and then majority shareholders of Thomas Personal, one super committed, as a combias on a club, one Ebema from Tuma Kopema Tomo, or General Person, need doubt to be as a club, one so a dampening for intimate so club and first secretary damage, but General Person, Lewis family, one at the number to set a Thomas Space, one Ebema from Tuma Kopema Tomo, and then some of Penny Germany treasure. Near Tournament supporters in the club no hunya makodo I was say Tournament person Arsenal for a rivals our London. Yes, Tournament supporters in BC Omubenya Kanyami Adoma Sunday crowd Manchester City and match Tournament person mono said a beer Arsenal for betting a league in League mobile clay at the Arsenal Thomas Franco can say hey Franco for mokode is so him said Tournament Arsenal de and commoted on was na ye no say na mene
I understand there's a long history in the club, so understand that I can't and will not question. Fully understand that. My focus and the players' focus is we do everything we can to beat City. It's a free world. People can do what they want to do. Every Spurs fan is supporting the team, and it's about that.
Well, honestly, your name is another. We are still only a free world. Ni ape, no join pen or dinner fufu boni. I do not. Your name say autonomous per supporters. So the drainer no. One ebe autonomous per search. No more focus no attention. The beer no man join players no. One more join say nyami atuma na chana. One better work on the Manchester City. No more ayo mo want join later. So no sabana. Ye demaster autonomous per. My main fan to the former. Ni attend chairman Daniel Levy. Yes say shemuna betoja. As open no say or 30% stake. I want ye attend autonomous space more na yeso panino wodwe wo so person ko ton shares no e de ema gromo and so on ye so ko pemo consulting bia wo mo awo hon kom yese e businessman bi na ye so friend NJ Wink 5 na ye so consulting no in fact wo ko pemo e wo Asia business talkum sa sikafo no wo mo ene oni sa consulting na wo pani Daniel V atwhwe se 30% no wo beton dia mo se ba mo de sikatwitwiri die ye ba be autonomous space mo na mamen en fantu just Thomas Franco din komo e da fa crutch and team and so Eddie Mickey Van der Ven say nyame atoma e ya de game mo Manchester City e bono crutch no obey available na wo say ni injury no when returning to pitch no into mo hwe say nyame atoma da chena crutch no wo betimi aginam.
Mickey is a minor one. It will be touch and go for Sunday. We're hoping. He was on the pitch yesterday, on the pitch today. So hopeful for that, but it's touch and go.
Wow, enti eno eye ne de won sam no je de me no approach me de ni se Roma na enwa ne tane se Pep Lentes no ene ya assistant manager edema Manchester City no ene Roma e wa press conference na say wo kodi nkomo me be nkomo ye di bi so se de me no pay wo so gire ma pese general transfer no wo mo aye excellent business so makofa 2+ quality edoma ba Anton Salam Semenyo Mark Gueye wo mo edom nyina da bo gire ma pese mo the strength mo da woden ene da be ko se be more Manchester City na bibia no wo mo hwehwe some first 11 no wo mo ebe improve gire ma pese goods business ana mo timi akwakoye no Phillips no kwane se wo mo ebe timi asasidi nyame eya duma fie ne latest ye don so ne de no ene bi sa Papelende se Jeremy Dokusu the situation te sana no ko prayer and se kwatch no crop and say enya do betre fiache e bia little less than 18 days na boy the team and so the Jeremy Doku obetimi asema ba ka be juma no ye dem Manchester City shadow so SS ne car for no ne nantu no juma die no ansa ne man koye ntumi afama man ne nantu no ye pachoche matoka krako ba ho ene e later se don sabana je dem na Papelende se ne ko bisa ne se boss Pep Guardiola e wo he eno se no kwara se Pep Guardiola sana no wo Roma anso e wo ne tane se Catalan wo no akoye chese jode bi wo mo eko side with me pachobe ne de Palestinian ama ye se Pep Guardiola sala wo de se me bena ko tuja ene na Papelende se no kwara se no na ne boss Pep Guardiola wo bere tano so no kase ko ne personal business bi interfere na nyame adom e opene ne tare se Pep Guardiola sala wo timi ba nyame atuma wo betano daga to dem against autonomous person ne later so no so no je dem na Papelende se ko bisa no se we say na all Liverpool no wasaba no Liverpool no wo enye 92 points o mantimi anyi Premier League wo mo nya 97 points o mantimi anyi Premier League was hey ni nyina ne se na Manchester City sabe no e moduma no nkofo ne bona de ne chese wo ne mpa ye na enya sanketoa no kropa wasem na se sei wono enya juma de mabobo ko ne team e Manchester City wo so mo person wo be ko na chese remaining games no wo mo atumi akọ wene Manchester mo wo so mo ntimi afford so mbelu so more games ne ate wo mo pese points no mo mass as many as they can and I Papelende the deputy manager and Mabobo quality and so Manchester City no chino wa compare and time no Liverpool no now many Manchester City AP League no one na emotion no kwase ne City ko toto na dia wo aba Manchester City ni Arsenal e pronounce sabe no na team sa Manchester City masa bibia e float mo smoothly sa so na Bobo quality Liverpool no ma wo tene wo soro ase ne dia ne dia kwa bibia o kakra yente Papelende se ne somebody tuja.
What's different now? Were those two teams just better? Were they just the exceptional, or is the rest of the Premier League now stronger?
You cannot compare. Even same clubs, you cannot compare how it is now. But what I have to say, the Premier League is insane. at the moment. The aggression of all the teams, the quality up front of all the teams. We know that each team can create upsets, and that was at that time as well. But for sure, at that time, teams, City and Liverpool, we were really stable in terms of getting the points over the line.
Wow, anti ano aya openani dead purple lenders deputy manager and as assistant manager the man me tell say Pep Guardiola sala o Manchester City na eno ne we was me e waka crow e say obi na ye adwuma adwuma Liverpool na watimi across the carpet e be ye adwuma e dem Manchester City so before walk on one ne boss openani dead jogging no be the Kaiser club on come up e no be so openani say me person me ko ayo me na offer for Manchester City na me ko na no say I see jogging club catcher is a cratchy who baby sammy. Yen whom you know, would you uncle Juman only your step Pep Guardiola salad a quay Juano, one quajam, a quaquaji, no maquaque deputy manager, at the Amabobo quantity, and said the Manchester City, and I open any teddy jogging about the Kaiser club was so candidate Pep Lenders any later, sir. You don't send me Roma, Manchester United and Michael Carrick didn't come up, and a for Patrick Togo, and a Joshua Zagzi, was it Joshua Babakane, one also Eguso, what to Tunya Macama, Manchester United, the piano, where they return or quay training. Na crutch and the Patrick Dog with the crutch and the phone man can call him crack no so quan injury no I'm say a little serious niente and tenya done there was so back in Yamia to against Fulham and yet the Patrick Dogo will be to miss for Manchester United.
Just starting off with some team news. First of all, can you explain maybe how long Patrick Dorgu could be out, and are there any other players coming back like Joshua Zirkzee on the ties to that?
Yeah, Josh is back training this week, which is good news. Obviously first time, so he's been out for a short amount of time, but first kind of training with us since we've been here, so that's great to have Josh back. Pat, unfortunately, he's going to be out for a period of time. We're still working through that, how long that's going to be, but so we'll have to see. You know, disappointing. He's had such a big couple of weeks, Pat, so we weren't sure whether it was a little bit of cramp or whether it was something a little bit more serious, and at the moment it looks a little bit more on the serious note, so it'll be a few weeks for that. How many weeks we'll have to wait and see. But so that's disappointing for all of us really, and for Pat. You know, it's he's in such a good place, but unfortunately it is part of football, and it's something we've got to work through and get him back as soon as we can.
And just on Delit, is he still a few weeks away?
Yeah, he's not trained with us yet, so just working through and the process really of getting him back as soon as we can.
War anti and I am Michael Carrick manager at the Manchester United and also the Joshua Zigzi and come up with Baba Fanaho. Yes, Juventus Bianconero Mupushi as a Quambia Somosabekan on loan till the end of the season. At the end of the season, one and make him move permanent teniate and what they see AS from a sort of Quantaniate. Omukobisa Michael Carrick and never been a person or so on there. What did I pass and you're more trying to say Joshua Zigzi or by a fit as Feder, not as a crouch and Baba Kabaya. Join a come and I'm going to Manchester United so far. The one and your coso now did they be the only on Tishi?
No, I think Josh has just been trying to work to get fit and get back around the group, and it's been great to have him back training training yesterday with the group for the first time. That's literally as far as it goes for me and for Josh. You know, I'm looking forward to working with him. So that's it. Nothing else is needed to be said.
What to Michael Carrick and on Sunday the Indian scratch on what Pasoba back and for your fit obey Jumana Kuma and Manchester United Kabiano and your Mogo call to Dawa Bobo Dion Kwan and Crawford Diniante and watching the captain fantastic Bruno Fernandes also. And when some better just a Bruno was in Quapaso Academy Roma di Tuno and many Koyan Simba Benia Dema Manchester United and Perfect instantly and some better Jano and almost said that the Bruno Fernandes in the Timo possible Cocosakai this may patch January and Dama Roma did Omoba Sanction at Tabera Daniante and a Koyan Simba Brula Banu and one quarter and Teddy Bruno Fernandes. You could be some Michael Carrick and some Nabanio now crouch Rabaquano was the central for the Mahajay Mutumotu from Anama. Ante, not just a more creating noise about Bobo Kwani dead Manchester United. What did they focus on? And say Manchester United are prepared now for Mona question Fulham Naniaka dear Bruno Fernandes with the teams of United or no money bedding that crana.
I think that's not to get too far ahead. You know, we're
working towards this game, and he's talking about the window now and closing in a few days. That's on the agenda a little bit, but my main agenda is getting through the game on Sunday with Fulham, and Bruno's fully committed. There's absolutely no issues at all. Things further down the line, obviously addressed towards the end of the season or whatever, but everything's positive at the moment. There's no reason to be any otherwise.
What enters bibia a positive for Manchester United and Bruno Fernandes nyadia obiano enso ema na kuma nkotu United supporter mo akuma nkotu na no echi Michael Carrick na we ko bi sane senya me to again Fulham e de no me no se eni kura so mo ye bibi so no nkubria wo se bo mo hwe na fe ba ne mo ye ne dada na no a ene se wo mo etumi eye nya de bibi so nkukura etumi aba.
Yeah, I don't think we need to make too much of it, to be honest. I think we are where we are. I think what the feeling around the group, around the squad, and the results that we've had, the performances, and going into the next game, I don't think the past is too relevant in that respect. You understand it and what's worked before and what hasn't, but really it's
What ain't Michael Carrick, Manchester United manager, and he let us around someone where Dimam Roma our Chelsea the Blues the pension as an opinion team at the Liam Rossignol. Once in a papa friend Rossignol, no friend Rossignol, so about so now Panino and May was in the only players so Monkita who deal utim se Akono Papa a chain in Chenam cry.
He has to be fair, to stay in the team. It's probably better to ask them what they think of me. You're your manager, you probably know 20% of the full story. I feel very happy here. The players have been a delight to work with. I think they're really engaged. I think they're showing a real belief in what we're trying to do together. But I think winning helps, to be honest. Winning helps your message as a coach, and we have to keep doing our very, very best to win games. But so far, I can't say a bad thing about them as a group. They're young, they're talented, they're gifted, but they want to learn and they want to improve, and they're really good signs.
What anti and not a Liam Rossinia? One a manager, Bobo Quani, Dead Chelsea, and at us on a young squad, the no Muya Jumano, will be on Sonny Jason and a Bayer Juma, target an air back, or some of the front to Mako Pimatomo, and one of Biansono, and the edge of Wamoko and Manuachino, while Panani Dead Liam Rossinia was also Boncomo, was the end of Jumano Domugo Somoye, now so be no one so mutuye, no cry our Samuel and so Passi about Joshua. I just a match of Sorene, now all when so consistency e also timubamo wajira mapasa no pa na omuguso omoye na ni players no wabaye ne patron ntirimu pod eto mane ni players no kwasa no wom ajetuma kakrakra wom enkono bia nya gidie ese bobo kwani Daddy Chelsea no wabetuma ya dwumaden agwama Chelsea fradomo enso akokopia madumo bia nya je na om target omo pesa omunya na fi no wajira mapasa bia nso adwene wo so wom eguso ya dwumaden Chelsea at the end of the season ya mapa Heba Chelsea akache na ayapane ni Daddy Rossinia one of the crown of Pedro Soso, the demo shown us no grammar, our Bobo Quani Daddy Star Rene, one our center back to be a friend of Jeremy Jacquet, now Quani Gage, Janano Sosa Papo, later Saeba, and it's our Quan Wakanda champion for, yes, Roman 43, one Yanka Crat and it didn't so the Jeremy Jacquet, and Kwame Joanna Kama, and to me and from Bobo Quani Daddy Roma the near day, yes, Jeremy Jacquet can't champion for, was on the club near back of Pen of Peso Cosa Mama, and not a Chelsea the Blues the pensioners. Nese wo Roma star Renia, wamo so mo denya de January, wamo aya dwen so mo person mo ko business bia, wamo ebe person nyame atuma nkasama, ya no ene mo be business akwata ne Daddy Jeremy Jacquet, e be committee meja ne kwanta ko, na so kwata ne so ne de akwanya anie, wa person ko sakarama Chelsea the Blues the pensioners, and ye later sebe Roma, ne nkonko pemo Andre Philippe Morera de Sousa, one eye player si akai, e de mo ne pick na ne, no abo kwata ne Daddy Ronaldo abaso, wasi Cristiano Ronaldo da Santos Avaro 07 when the number one idol when actually see the pan accidentia and a secret no kwhwede when you fie na duanan now so yan kram ranter kwa ye be wo 18 19 20 no adwuma Ronaldo be no nia yentumi enye akwani adwuma den na adwuma den no ye no so bia de nani ko twere sare woni center mo e kwa wo ye adwuma den de chen koda na ye ba no eni ntino pe Ronaldo asemo ene Andre Philippe Morana de Sousa kwano so ne de no yenko Romo Elsa Bafona and then front one esa koda ni Jade Hamza Abdul Karim one a player ye adwuma de ma Al Ahly Romo ewo Egypt woko ko sakarama FC Barcelona team no and then Ghana for yan yentiasie no na Egypt ni timo ko no akobbo you know Barcelona near Tono Barcelona or court natures or Kobotims akese no na Ghana no hese onam here Taiwan hey Botswana rade asomna no yedena Hamza Abdul Karim na me mfanto just wareni no contract no with Nadi Al Ali na me eya aduma okobabosia after that na bare tenena fe na be ya aduma kama edama Nadi Al Ali tim no na later saron sabana jadi ama Eden Michael Hazard Pele one a former player de Chelsea and Febo ko dead Real Madrid yakobisa Eden Michael Hazard Pele aso so da say that nanka abano ye active footballer no nanko be say kana FC Barcelona team na no woni do yakoda kito wonyi nyina waka ne tro ne papa se bola wo bono so be say kana club ban sa kono hangini butua eno aye Real Madrid Los Blancos Los Rangers waso mo sana Barcelona team no abra mo tam na akono sanchinam esanse Messi mo no so on any day one Eden Michael Hazard Pele one ebe chusubo ko ne dead Real Madrid and aye kwach ne somode to John Wachino and omo ko bisane se Chelsea and the best club ever waba na no see approve what the best club ever waba and aye Real Madrid team no was in the time with Chelsea no na ne tell say unbelievable now so jina mapasa Real Madrid no want to me ko kwanya kana nsi kesesa wan kwa jina won se chimena keso Real Madrid die now so still Hala Madrid on any day ojide mapasa Real Madrid and number 1 me patch the best team one so say academy mo and a later saron some na pay ya desmond your super medical authenticated dollars kare na do so juma de ne togo Facebook no so me patch won share na share the maye na do comment at the to say japi bajibre wo be kan comment amount ye romo e wa crouch and Teddy Lucas Paqueta na Brazil for no yes say wa de be from homesick etoda na o ma fifie ase akodade akoda ko ba bi bo se o kai se ne ma mitim fufuto de ma no na wo indomie kakra de aka no no amane fufuo na chese wo ko nanim ade achi na ono te ba bi na onya sa de ni nia no agya su me kofie me koma eno papa na Brazilians no motaye na Lucas Paqueta waso wa fifie nti wo kofie na sese bi bia dan and dust sign seal and delivered ama crutch and team ade Lucas Paqueta wa bona kitten from Western United wa Johnny Bobo ko de Flamengo uramo Brazil na ni just obachi na na matwari ene eye later saba na Vinicius Jose Pacho Oliveira Jr. eno ne kwata ni Teddy Lucas Paqueta wa mo ekoye video call occasion no say my brother na ni age diama papa na me do papa kona koye jumadin gidi papa afama yam Brazil for nyina ene Vinicius Jr. ne simple message wa ne kwata ni Teddy Lucas Paqueta wa mo etimi konya on tentan no so ne nkoro ma Ro Gavin Ferdinand wa ne former Manchester United defender eno say nitimi ye niamo nkoye mfamo no ne se masa dan o se sensa Alex Ferguson wabona keten for Manchester United no Manchester United awahosem wa masani plus no mako abianan enkoro 49 wo betimi atete no be 4 na so sa plus 49 no emu miensa pe e no mo buy expectations around them no wo matimi live up to the top billion was a quite and that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic bracadabra wo beli adwuma ne Pacho Cristiano Ronaldo da Santos Savora CR7 the second coming no akwano koye adwuma and Bruno Fernandes wano so ye adwuma ten and Manchester United aka ne de Ntebe 46 players in Ntebe nkwa no mo meye hwe en from Manchester United and a Ro Gavin Ferdinand former Manchester United player wano so ne teno no na 19 times so ese uni any day answer the Roberto De Zerbi ne Pacho de ne resignation letter e ko Olympic Marseille perifo na akwana waba na obayo se ye boko ni nyina ne sensei en central for the chese trolling konkonsan mu soro mu bedi mu benya na nka obi adwuma kobono wasanya no credit so no Roberto De Zerbi watro ne sano credit ko Marseille perifo ese John Donafna adi ayada asaso ena ne tansa don ko afna di Donafna tegaranya Joro betime biemo wase sansam na beto danya de no kroba kokra semo no no wakenkan semi bi wade tunko fanim sanya no kra eso no Roberto De Zerbi ne Pacho Tron sano krata wase still wada so waye atuma ade bo kwa ne todo limpe Marseille obi abehu no kra na no kra be ye nyina no abe setien free wase players ne tare chi pampesa tupaye anasa krama kokko ne somro ne tene so no awoden wa pesa to Olympic Marseille to the best of 5 to 6 years kwa no wone Roberto De Zerbi wabetuma ya adwuma no away from football ye romo NBA ne nkotwa matches a ene setima to jo ne Pacho National Basketball League na aso Association Washington Wizards 111 against Los Angeles Lakers 142. America ni bedi apebo wo bomba akuma 100 scoreline ya say 142 ball back 90 minutes go crowd ma into no ball there boring crowd man na other games ni to Toronto Magic 130 Toronto Raptors 120 Boston Celtics 112 against Sacramento Kings womunya 93 New York Knicks womunya 127 Portland Trail Blazers womunya 97 New Orleans Pelicans 114 against Memphis Grizzlies womunya 106 Phoenix Suns 126 Cleveland Cavaliers former champions womunya 113 Denver Nuggets womunya 122 Los Angeles Clippers womunya 109 Utah Jazz 99 womutona firma Brooklyn Nets ekobo 109 Golden State Warriors former champions enema nkoye 124 Detroit Pistons womunya 131 yanko matches ni pibetumi abaso on NBA no nyame eya tomo matches na na twi ebaso Charlotte Hornets womunya San Antonio Spurs Indiana Pacers womu any Atlanta Hawks special da pimso Philadelphia 76ers womu any New Orleans Pelicans esha da pimso Memphis Grizzlies womu ni Minnesota Timberwolves ebesha da bani Miami Heat womu any Chicago Bulls areba ni Mepacho Houston Rockets womu any Dallas Mavericks Boston Celtics womu ni Milwaukee Bucks ebesha da pimso San Antonio Spurs womu ni Orlando Magic Toronto Raptors womu any Utah Jazz Miami Heat womu ni Chicago Bulls Detroit Pistons womu any Brooklyn Nets besha da pimso and Washington Wizards womu any Sacramento Kings Oko Piema Yami Atuma games in about so New York Knicks womu Los Angeles Lakers Phoenix Suns womu Los Angeles Clippers Portland Trail Blazers womu any Cleveland Cavaliers Denver Nuggets womu any Oklahoma City Thunder where NBA matches are to me abasana asaret 8 pepe na Australia Open no emana grand finale no eno so giramu tin Arena Sabalenka woni Elena Rybakina womo ejeba ni timi nimsa japi bema results no ye beto dwanyina nti asare tam 8:30 na chese womo de sa game no enso de ahyeso nyame antoma da chana so grand finale ne baba so be yire se mentati abaja fo betena sana fi womo akwakohwe all the NBA games a eti benti boss ene maminya mu famana ayawia mo no ne die me famana fe mpadinfo to aso entumi enfama hayo sikane 9.7
Sports Wikipedia mamena wase kwanson konkra so indeed obo adwuma na koso abo adwuma faboa Osikani 99.7 FM yanko Ageme Herbal Clinic asoye se eye Ageme fapingu ena fi Ageme go Herbal Mixture no mpanifo echirimu se bibia efa yare ho de hian se obebo awuram e Ageme asoye na wakoje omunu pani bi se ye go no syphilis white anything about disease there the hian se obewuram e Ageme for asoye Frempaninfo ewo 0249860052 na jinchirimu a ebro medie so ewo ho nkran kwanta area rural bank limited yaye de na etonsa edefre no yaye de force eye sikasem de a uni ho kwan saudi wani achirim ewo ba bia enwan so be boy ram ewo yaye de na woni mpaninfo adinsa wo so a ebro adwen enentiase so head office no ewo eye nkran kwanta uko adabu krum adwufua domahin kru currently ye branches ni bi aba ho a ubi ye mpanimfo na wonso sikasem no niema nyina akoyi ede ama 0242702627 frempanimfo na jinchirimu a ebro medie so ewo ho JB Aba Seeds and Agric Consultancy Service ena etonsa ede frɛ se wo pe aduaba akobia na wonso wanya so mfaso de eno ani JB Aba Seeds 024830390768 frempanifo na bonkomo jinchirimu a ebro medie so ewo ho Jackson Herbal Center so ena efro no Jackson Mixture ewo adwaman so Jackson Natural Capsules nso ewo ho nti say malaria, typhoid, menstrual pains, loss of appetite yare bia de hia eye Jackson Herbal Mixture ena fi Jackson Natural Capsules na ahoden so atimi aye odie mapa ewo ho yanko eye Kanisa Herbal Center so asoye kanisa se say waist pain say go no syphilis menstrual pains white and afi candidiasis mu nyina no di hian se obewuram e kanisa fo asoye na wonsa ebeka nuru ahodo ani bi aboa ama bibia akoyie domahin kro manska heba obihu ye owuram e onkran kwanta Osikani FM so ye wo ho wamfie nyame adom heba wamnafo nso all chemical shops brekum newborn chemicals and afi go so mu nyina no obitimi ene kanisa heba mpanifo adin komo 0247887436 frempanifo na ye mon komo a ebro medi so Master Sadiq se wo pe wardrobe se wo pe mpa se sofa se konwa pono de en ha ho enkoba bia frɛ no 0550975622 na nya adan ho ne ma nyina ho so fa di djuma DI Grow Organic Liquid Fertilizer yo DI Grow Green which is the female and yo DI Grow Red enu tin sa wo pe fertilizer e de agu umfudie so na aso abapa e de ama de enu ani DI Grow Organic Liquid Fertilizer oba eye Osikani FM e won kran kwanta ha ya obitimi anya nupa ibi 0247512075 frempani4 na yemmo nkomo a ebro medi so alhamdulillah collections ena eton safro no se opese o dripo ema upia bonten obi hu a ni wahu se yes onso o krum ababawa ena abrante de uhia eye alhamdulillah collections sneakers ahodo jeans tops slippers nyina no uram ewo ho a ade a wonsa ebitimi aka bi Opsit NHIS eye insurance office ewon krankwanta 0597887021 frempani4 na bonkomo a ebro medie so Christian Electricals and Home Appliances ena etonsa efro no Christian say o near Opsit Church ewo enkrankwanta ena fi annex nso ewo gasu do ma kwan no so anything about electricals de unhia se obebu akitim akoba bia eno an se obewuram o Christian Electricals asoye na wonsa aka nepa bia e wo se wonso uhia e wo fie 0549423864 frempani4 na bonkomo a ebro medie so Yawuku Wood Village ena etonsa e de fro no dua adwuma de se osan Yawuku hu a ba bia ni ho a obitimi akọ na wonsa anase udua adwuma aye kama ede amao se asai na opese yenkra no di hian se odiwani be chim nkran kwanta SDA school no anim ho pe do makwan no so hwa na Yawuku ewo 0242118201 frempani4 na bonkomo jinchiremu a ebro medi so Heaven Stars Enterprise ena etonsa ede fro no mama aisha se opese odidi na osankwan ewenam ebusu dia di hian se obeba na soye nam bia wo pe no owuram e wona soye a wonsa ebitimi aka bi cosmetics nso e wona nkyɛn hɔ a enti se yenku ahodoɔ emma ene mrantie no yewuram e wo mama aisha hɔ na yenso yedidi no na yesan asiesie ye ho ode wani kyirem e wo hospital ya osu kwan ne so a ubehu eye mama aisha oben eye na na kyen fie ni pe 0249891993 frema manhye na bonkomo a ebro medie so sabre die obroni atenase aye crowd eno tino ye bebo apini eye obroni na afisam sem ahodo a obroni nsa aka so no watimi adane ede agu ama aptiefo nso na ansa na mekọ obroni nkyɛn no ma memfa nchiaso nkokra enkonfa ma eye various police officers ahodo wi omonfa eye Osikani sports inni agro officer bu eye police driver ewo eye Doma West officer Baju nso no eye police driver ewo eye Doma West officer Tuga officer Ike officer Ebwe ena fi menchi ase 66 meet me there boss me banan panifo age adwa utimi ho se omo abie program no dem live adwumadie ni nyina ekoso oboni
ajapi
na mawachi
ajapi ma menjo so
bako de
ajapi ade patchin ye die na timu se yesin bi num die.
All right. Oboni enne afisi mu no nsembe na wo edematifo
afisi mu nsembe birigum ye bebo ewuremu wo Nigeria ni akodi nkomo na ya beti atomu wo eye Ghana near the Ghana home so amount said the city na all league centers in Nina no nyame ya adoma e bi eguso a omobo eye Premier League no nti de home sem nyina ebema Ghana home komo ane de bema Osikani na 7.
All right, eboni sabre de ohwe ye chirebe na no kono abo apa ho sima no aduru no baako platform no ode.
All right, my name was say na me nkoso anchia etiefuo intentem so funny boy belated birthday yem fama no because abrantia na adwuma obo ne ha no ejapi no kure ni nyame anum nie se bibia beto Facebook wa saa abrantia wi
na bronu nim se funny de ade na asie
funny de minim se bi o pass o ye birthday no
se funny birthday ni na on pese ye be debut se on pese ye be wish no se senyo
o hwa sa because I say waye no kokuom kakra
ba still yate
ene de wo ye dan a se so obowura mu a un se agape ya biem nti ntam ho de obi ate se fani edi ni birthday me de maka
wow
o di ni birthday ya biem nti utwam ena mayemmo ye mpanimfo no so abaso.
All right,
sisi ya wodi wani chire mu ha on se ya so red nan no ya sha ase
okay
foundation no ekoso den Memo yesofu penny Reverend Joel Pepra ene ni mpanimfo asole mpanimfo no sisi awokwa edese no de ken gidi me say yesole num ne fa
leadership by example
na wo amnya hwan na ebeye tina hwan ntu be konna papa no amu ekuta shovel eni sofi no wo bofa wa hwa wo hu se ono ne da sole na no o wa ho brase ma yento nchia nkomo mu nyina na de esela ni se nyame enhyira wo mo because sole na dwuma no sebe eye wa na obeye obi biele ni ho a oba abeye ama enti se sebio yese enkwan eye da eta no enso esebie den enom enti se daachi bia no asole dan ni timi peja esi ho a ye be bogu so wudin se de amanfo atwamu a nukwani ohun mission no
me sheda
oh na japi ade mu asoli maka kire oroni se wo de yenko yanko na yemfa nsem no enhyase emfa ma ewo ho yenhya nsem na se yenko hyase emfamfiri Nigeria unim se enche bia na abrante a yefe no Antonio Joshua the kwani nyame anu one ne namfofo edika ekonya accident ewo Nigeria mpatamu wo no kurani awahosam ne se eye ne namfofo mienu no omutimi efiri mu a ekoye awahosam edima Nigeria ene abrante a yefe no Antonio Joshua Sani Ganu na Latif Rasi Ayondira ono ana omutimi ekohwere omonkwa na no na abrante Antonio Joshua ono de nyame di ni ho afofi wantimi amfiri mu na bra me ho eto no opani no abegina simpie so ede chaupa any tribute ama eye ne namfofo na busuafo nyina se ebra accident ni si yen even though no de nyame di ni ho afofi nanso ne namfofo no sabio otwa nani a ohu omu ba bia ento ode awe kyekire nsem ema ne namfofo no esan ede awe kyekire nsem ema na busuafo wei eye Anthony Joshua.
How's it going, everyone? I trust you're all well. I hope you're all well. So I'm here in front of a camera. Unfortunately, I'm not speaking to all of you people live. If you know my character, I would much prefer to do that, but there's what I want and then there's reality. So this is the best way I could reach out to all of you far and wide, worldwide, who are showing so much love, care, support through that tragic, traumatic time where we lost Latson Sina in Nigeria. Look, the last time I spoke to you guys was in Miami. You know, we had so many plans to wrap up 2025, and we were on a mission. We went back home, went to see our families, and everything just got flipped upside on its head. And yeah, it's God's the best planner. We can't plan. We can plan to the best of our capabilities, but you know, that was such an unforeseen circumstance that was out of all of our controls. And not only did I not even want to talk about myself, not only did their parents, their uncles, their cousins, their friends, and myself lose like two great men. we lost people that we dearly care about and have been like major players in all of our lives. Major players in all of our lives.
Yes, indeed. Not to say, Yabdia, that's why one more. Or China didn't say another, even though, or Shannon some Edema Tifo Scanning 9.7 Yenso, Yadibi Mamu, Yamu Wakaf, not young Codin Como, only saying Chebia and Afcon, Etini Etitofem, National Son, a year calf and penning for me patch or president, a year Patrick Musepe, or no Ediabetu Gas and Ukrainian 2028. Say Yamia Dona Passe who do a year Afcon for or debit and answer interest in one. Nefabra Ebeton penning for him, said the Baya also. Yedi eye afcon no ebema onyame ya doma 2026 no watimi ediasi wuna so anasa o host to ama obi biala nso atimi ani age wo said the Morocco for e host to ye no sanso na mpanifo aye nhyehyeye omo deadline no eye February 1st hyene nso nyame ya doma bosom etoso mienu da e dikan no e na date no ende enti se wani je ho Ghana fo emuntie na muntie ne ye se mo pase mu host to 2028 afcon no na chese ntempa mo trade akọ na ebra David no ebeto odwa no Ethiopia for asomete omo ankasa omo bid so omo pass omo host to a year 2028 afcon no ebeto dwa no nyame ya adoma entisha ne so mibusa kwahia mibusa ne se Ghana yenso ede na ye host to anasa ye den panifo mutie ye ya mo ankasa mo sempa yemfiri ho nye ni nkomo kakra emfanfa eye abrante anase refra okogina mu edi final game with Senegal and Morocco eye afcon final no hyane nso penifo tena se and the depth is in a buyer, a twhwe nsem ni mu said ye be ya even dokra na bi no mo ka se ref di no o ye bia no wa ball papa e wo dwumadie ni mu even though amwa ama dwumadie no antimi anya successful we and mpanifo tena se no mo ko hwehwe ref di no ne ho nsem ene ekwan ya ofa so edi ref di no we ye Senegal ani Morocco mpanifo se no kroni ref di no pon ho modde papa for to be ani no ho wadi game ni ye papa eye referee Jan Jacques Ndali ono ehwasem na America no anope edechiro no entempanimfo eye charges ayede ball eye omo ko ye ewo Morocco no empanimfo ja opani no se fa wo ho ekokodia wantua kapreba se ebia wamboa ma game no anya successful empanimfo se nokresa bia enumnum wabone ho modern papa yemfiri ho yeni nkomo emfamfa abrante anase coach ya ono so gira mu edema Senegal unim se sa papa no na eto ne nsafre all players no eye tian pepe ono na ye ka ne ho asem no ofre all players ne se penalty ni abeto dwa no mo free park ne so na sa penalty we de eye horore asem enye penalty bia entimpanifo de tabo anase asotwe ema opani no sesi amene wo ka se ubogro mu Nigeria ne fans any the families omo ye contribution den said ye be ya papa no sikapotra ye bo etu na TV no obetimi atua ama na ho atini asan no a ye de ehon nsem mamo ye won Nigeria yi de ye nkoso ani nkomo e won Nigeria na wonim se nyame ya adoma World Cup preparation no ye Portugal for e de debta ba se omunyi ntum na nyame ya adoma preparation omo prepare for the World Cup preparation so Nigeria for ankobi but Portugal for de omutimi bo wura mu e won World Cup na sense se bi omo pe Africa for no omo dia aye training kakra on the juices abra World Cup ne be koso no omo so ato omo sa for Nigeria se Nigeria for emra no omo fa hwiani said ye be ya bibia betimi atoto ye na nyame boa na omo hia Ghana omo behu kwan a omo ne Africa fo no betimi abo a enye fedi agro ye ni nkomo e abrante eye Thomas Partey unim say danwa eye Selinko e be bo voice bi eye coach ya ogiramu edema Villarreal anasa manager ogiramu Villarreal eye Marcelino ono akoko kan nsem bi asebio enye nyan edefa eye abrante eye Thomas Partey ho ade achen ya yekote say entity atete say adimambedu abegina simpie so kire say nukuranie wa ye shock papa e won nsem a opani no anase coach no etimi ekagu eye abrante Thomas Partey ho no ono ankasa ohwe nsem ni mu chia wa ye shock dia ma papa no papa na onsusu se papa no ebetimi agina simpie so akeka sansensem no sabio ade akire yankasa deputy captain eye Thomas Tepate eho enti wo kire mi se coach no wo hwe ne kasa oye tu hash dodo oye tu no dodo okasa dodo we ene nsem a agimambedu nso edi abetu dwa enye fadi agro anso a otoa ne nsem so ekire mu se nokure ni eye yankasa ye star number 1 eye abrantie Saminyo ni game wa obo edima eye Man City, even though from Bournemouth ebedu Man City no abrantie na bo no homode papa na wo hwe abrantie na obada na ha ni edi na kwa gina number 9 no no akwasa wo hwe pututakra mu ehwe mu chi a abrantie no enye ne star of play ni number 9 enti yenja no no ankasa emo ni free range of play said be ya Ghana ono ankasa betimi abo said ope we eya futu nsem a opani no anasa agimambedu edi ama coach Otto Addo abra obeyisu Antonio Saminyo ho odinkomo adefa abrantie Samba Onel unim se me hu nsem makatra se abaye bebre ewo Ghana ha ebisi won naturalize emfama Ghana ebisu se wanko Congo na wanko 20 dwumadie so ewo ho eno na agimambedu edi abetu dwa se nokure nie sa abrantie na ye gigi ne so no onye good player bia sa mom na mom se even do kra no ye beji na to mu a na ye gi no de na ko enkura mu eho na yanko tete na this World Cup a ye ka se ye naturalize abrantie no na ye de na ko World Cup na de abrantie ni nuru ho onru ho kra enti mamon jeje abrantie no so enkoje de no nkopira no enti mumani nsi na kan wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko se de beboa no na tim papa bi ebetimi aba beto no we eye nsem a ye de ema wo no ye ni nkomo ewo abrantie a oye fastest man Abdul Rashid Saminu meno wakasa abrantie no na oye 100 meters ye bagana ha ye kasa yenko amukapa ono ena ya abrantie obo no homoden na game be anase dwumadie bi ekoso wo Japan abrantie no atimi akọ register ede ne ho akọ hiem se nyame ya adoma sa game no ono so beko na medikatu a ekoso no ono so akọ perform na se obo na se wotimi ya ono so etinya boama na minikatuo no etimi akọ animu ewo ho enti abrantie a ye friend Abdul Rashid Saminu na ho asem ana ye de ema no ye nto ansem no so ne mfa bi mu emfama enche bia na ye de beto wanim Osikani 9.7 se eye intercolleges no omobo wura mu Babanyala Sports Stadium ekokosi akai na bra omuwie ye no enkonya be 300,000 anase 3,000 omobubu nkonya ni nyina a enye fediagro Babanyala Sports Stadium enana ade chi ye no ye maame a ono ye Asante Regional Public Relation Officer eye Patience Shalom Adams Mensa obegina simpie so edi nkomo edi afa eye sabio atitiwa ekuta ye mmofra no a omo colleges any even though ye senior high schools no se omumra mu was sports stadium no wonkosi aka ne be wiase no na okose Ghana japade no omode nhyehyeye agu akwa efi ena ekro no osi yentie ne ye ewom omofa police force omo nkobo ban de but na police force no sabe omo ye fia bi te sa anumanum enti omo antimi ammo emafra no ho ban ene je ensem a omo koye sa enti omo de nhyehyeye foforo egu akwa no said the next time bia no omo bo wura mu na omo kosi akan a police force no omo bebre se aboa otwe ehuni we ye maame Patient Shalom Benson
as they are here this week to putting some measures in place to beef up security. In fact, we have been on them to even include the military, and according to them, it's a challenge for them getting the military to come and handle the students' event. But as the normal thing they always do is to inform the police. As for the police, it's constant. Almost every activity of theirs, they inform the police and they do come around. But sometimes the number is so small. So we have informed them to increase the number. At least if we see quite a number of police patrolling up and down within the stands and behind the facility, at least they can put the children under a certain shade and protection that at least we are being guarded. And we have also informed the teachers to also sit within them and the headmasters. So we are hoping that now that they are here for the interco for about a month, let's all pray to God that there wouldn't be such event again. As at now, when you enter into the facility, in fact, it's an eyesore. You can't even ascertain whether it's the Baba Yara that they came to meet after the fixing of the seats. And here is a facility that hosts both local and international events.
Eti when any sama maame no ade to dwa yenso yede bi ema wo Osikani 9.7 yeni nkomo transfer windows na branti a ye frɛ no Majid Ashimulo sisi ame no kasa okɔ Bed John side ya eye team a ye frɛ no la Vilole omo se abranti no amra emabo adopa na chese no na onfamesi aka ewo ho emfama hyɛne nso sɛ jeli afiri ye ɛho ɛna na wosi na kan a abranti no so etimi program a ɔkɔto ni dwumadie so as a loan deal na nyame ya doma bibia toto ya omwatimi asan as a permanent a ye de ho nsem ema mo yemfiri woni ani nkomo ewo ya baba wa ono asa ye captain adema Black Queens aso ye Prince Adobia ehu asam na American sisi amene wo kasa odinani akyeremu ewo Turkish side omo timba kwa ye frɛ no Yakuse Kova ono watsani eye permanent day e de ama wo se ono se de be ya eye Ghana Afcon aye bowura na se women's Afcon aye bowura mu no ne performance betimi abo akwa enimu enti sisi amene wo kasa ubowura mu Turkish side ya baba wa no akosan permanent day e de ama wa mo enye ono ko a ubowura mu a ababa wa ono so ye fe no Jennifer Kankam ono so sisi a ubowura e wo Egypt side omo national team abakwa ye fe no Bank of Egypt FC sisi a ono so akwa sign eye permanent day e de ama omo a so de be ya ne sharp of playing time no obetimi aye kama e de ama omo ho a enye fadi agro fa abrante afriye abrane ahweso na ye ni no ho nkomo kakra abrante no hyene nso ofri akra house of folk ana obowura mu ewo amana na eye Sudanese right side ewo ena osinaka eye wurune ewo ena abrante no esinaka na hyene nso performance a abrante no e put in place no ejensemo 18 matches hyene nso wa 6 goals 4 assists enti ukabo mu abrante no 18 games no wa 10 goals in all hyene nso ye de ho nsem e ma wo no na ye ni nkomo enkoso emfanfa abrante a ye frɛ no eye Samba One ho eye openia ye frɛ no eye Atapoku CEO a wogirem edema Aduana Stars ono nso edena no aba betunu bi se Ghana mo kasa dodo na se wo ba Aduana Star ya me pacho hyene nso Alex Boachi a oye captain edema Aduana Star no oye good oye better than abrante a ye frɛ Samba One a ye gege ne so no na opani no ekotena Akuma Sports na one yen ebo nkomo a yen so ye fa bia ye ne wo yentie nkomo bɔ ne sɛde esi ekoye
Monday rest Tuesday after training no ishia ye general match no e your office okay na individual highlights no so ye obia de kama wo fa ha na sankara to improve. Until we are doing that, we will get there. And I make us say, Kotoko, they don't. When the best is a Kotoko, from Pomans will be a campaign man. Isamed will be a campaign man. People have no idea what that thing does to these boys. I'm more expected say Agumbako walk up. We are keep up say no prior because he's the best in the business. Okay, I disagree. You are right. You are right. No, you are right to disagree. But Agumbi
but say Samba Ghana na
see that's the problem.
We see Ghanaian still somebody but
you are using the if una choose one
so
say una choose Samba Ghana una choose one it's actually an indictment on us na modern cause
no concept say
it's an indictment on us. It is
and wouldn't be
it is
but somebody
is
ahead of him.
Yeah, but
say Samba is ahead of him. Bono dear.
Bobe.
Omuni nyani Bono dear. But Samba. And you see, Samba is adding.
Yes, not to say Adame and Tokwa. I was stadium wa. And you fed Diagro na kwa ye tinijia Samba and Alex Bache Captain Dema Aduana Stars and all. Omu hu dia wa ya dia yem friend wa Ghana Blaster mwa. And no abeye deja. Ewo efira and you fed Diagro. Ya was so our transfer window. Yem mumramu. Ewo Orlando Palace. sisi ame no woka say omo de offer abre Kumasi Asante Kotoko so omo njintum no omo abrantia ye friend of eye Muhammad Kamala omo goalkeeper no omo nja abrantia ni mu said ye beya obaba sign potential signing and also even though permanent deal ediama omo said obetwe omo prom no wacheche kama ediama enti omo hwe say eye pre contract ye biotumu a omo ba be fa brantie no omo so akwa tetera na say wakotwe omo pom ediama omo a ye dibi ema onye ono nko a abrantie ye pre no Hubert Joe Shannon so abrantie no performance ya o put in place no enye fedi agro sisi ame no ka say ubonwuro mo Denmark team ba ko a me pa cho Shannon so ye friend Asim FC sanso na Tanzania omo team ba ko a ye friend Madinam FC anase Wonders FC omo nyina abo apni abrantie no ho ani Kumasi Asante Kotoko etwetwe nkomo said ye beya Hubert Joe obeji atumu no watimi akosi akan enti ubonwuro mo a eye scout a omo free eye Wonders FC sisi ubonwuro mo a omo wo Kumasi na omo ewo Kumasi enye ho nko amanka ho omo du Pando nyame ya duma Kumasi Asante Kotoko omo game a omo ni Pando House of Lion edebebo ani no omo Danish Crap no adu ho eye Wonder FC so omo ko hwe abrantia ye fe no Hubert Joe na omo ko hwe ne performance se ejina brania na omo agya tuma na se de mpanifo so ma wo mo no omo de ho ntabo akwakobo wo mo na omo be fa abrantie no e de omo so akokon omo tim a ye de ehun nsem ni bi e ma wo enye ono ko yonko so anto so na onim se san ne na guso no Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebu owura mu eye Chadian International Bandi Heroine player ba ko a ye fe no Shannon so eye player ye fe no eye Bandi Nanti ono Kumasi Asante Kotoko ense abrantie no so onjintum na omna meye omo ankasa player na Shannon so esanse enye officially nintu no Kumasi Asante Kotoko enye announcement bia emfanfa abrantie no nyame ya dom na se eye official omo de abrantie no enso ebeye announce omo de ne betu dwa na obi ahu se omo asane abrantie no so omo ka omo ho na omo emesi akan emfama omo yemomlom ewo Ghana Premier League na eda emna enetimi ehyaase na game back Friday night eye ehyaase Mediama My Brothers ene eye Nation FC edeboni na ekowie ye no na akwakọ ye 2-1 against Mediama My Brothers na Shannon so Mediama for ne dika akoto atena dikan under 10 minutes ena abrantia ye friend Kingsley Beya ono epo atena edikan na ye abra goal no etoja
Fuzi bends one in, and that's the open goal for Mediama. Mediama are up by 1-0, and guess who? Kingsley Braye. He repays the faith that the coach had in him to start him ahead of Salam to put the Mob and Yellow ahead under just 10 minutes here at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Well taken corner by Fuzi Taylor, and who was marking Kingsley Braye? It almost looked like a free header.
Enti wey ani gwa etodwa e blast 10 minutes pepepe ena Mediama edi gwa no eto atenam na Razak Simpson ejemu edema eye Nation FC oteka
Nations Dancer whips one in. Simpson's header, and he's found the equalizer. Razak Simpson, he says this is our home grounds. We do not lose games here so easily. He's responded so quickly for the home side.
Yei ene aka abrante Razak Simpson ati ya ebeya 1-1 na game no eguso no eye Nation FC enya penalty ema abrante eye Razak Simpson edito atenam yenhwe feelings no.
Here is Razak Simpson. Can he score his brace? As he nears an exit from Nations, he might be signing off on a positive note. Here is Simpson, comes up against Felix Che, and he scored brilliantly. Nations on top before the break, and is the captain Razak Simpson on a double. He has brought Nations back in the game big time. They were
Yes, indeed. Not just a year Mediama Kotoka de Cane, Nanso Nation FC, etimi come back, Ebobo 2-1, a quiet Niji Sub Edema Nation FC Shannon so 17 games at home. Nation FC Enlusu bi ewo fie 17 games ewo fie Nation FC Enlusu ye either say draw or win and ebetimi akọ edi amano wo ha ye di bi ema wo ho MVP Abrantia ye friend Razak Simpson man of the match ono energy scene is so oni ye kasai
this season, like things has not been the same as last season or last 2 seasons. So as a captain of this nation, I'm a little bit worried, but I know what my boys can do, and I know what the coach that has come also can do. So I just give thanks to God.
Of course. Now, when you consider that early goal, I saw you organize the boys at the back, and you were telling them to calm down. And you told them you were telling them something. What exactly were you discussing?
I told them, like, initially when we were about to start, like, they were a little bit down. I don't know why, but when we considered the goal, I told them to just stay calm because I know the game will be in our favor.
I know the game will be our favor and I am favor. Yede won semni bi mamo. Shane so se Premier League na betwa so enne. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Twa eye Pando Bobo boys no. No mo de abo ne net as a House of Lion. Omo de bebo ne shane so. No miansa abo pa mu pepepepe. Ena nyame bua game no ebetimi atodwa ewo ho. Shane so se refla obetimi agina mu no eye Jacob Aduntra ono ene be gina game no mo ato Igram e de amasa game assistant referee ono so ebe ginamun aye Arahasa Abdullahi Galulu ono ana be assistant referee fourth referee no aye Gebla Opoku ahe ono so match commissioner no aye Samuel Jesse a enye fediagro eho entichane so ene game no etimi eba so ewo Pando na coach ya ogiramu edima Pando House of Lion Bashir Hayford edin komo any preparation on why Eddie Afa game one on the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ebebo no ene no.
Well, I think it is a very tedious task. It's a match that you shouldn't underrate anybody because you can't play Kotoko and think you are going to have it wholesale. So we are preparing very well because we know it's a very strong team and we are also back to their winning ways, although we are struggling. But we shall prepare very well and meet them. We're also trying to come out of what has befallen us. We don't know, but we are trying to come out of it. And so it's going to be a very nice issue.
Yes, coach, you busane say na coach 10 games ni e wo fie. Unni ni bi e wo fie. Nenti say wo bogro mu no with better side of Master Sante Kotoko no. One kasano preparation bay and I say why you ready say nyame ya aduma game over because one record 1 win 3 draws and a 6 lose e wo fie out of 10 no net say ba ko pen watini e win enti why your preparation say game no over say and what to do to
after the 11th game everybody was afraid of Alliance. All of a sudden we are going down. Nobody knows, and we have tried to make sure try and get this. If it were to be the first with our form, yes, it will put fear into it. But now we think we are down. But the Wimbledon line is wilder than even the healthy line, and so we are going to close to.
Wey aye Bashir Hayford aye House of Lion omo head coach na na de ne honsam emamon aye coach ya onu so gina mu ade makumase Asante Kotoko aye Kalim Zito ono so ekasai e de fa game anyame ya domo a omo bawura mu Pando oso ono ankasa no se omo man set ne se omo ko akwa kuwini e wo game ni mu na even though atwa otoa so ekire mu se de besi bia bibia betimi asi e wo game ni mu emfa won se House of Lion omo wini game bia ewo fie nemo omurusu nemo so mo bowura mu a bibia ebetimi asi Kalim Zito.
The only thing we have to do is to play and win. We should go with winning mentality because we don't have any other chance like the first round. After the first round, we're all hoping for the second round. After the second round, I don't have any hope again. So I think we are working towards that, and then we are working with positive mentality in this second round. Anything can happen, but we are going with the mentality of winning.
We are going with mentality of winning. Yam from Anawunim said, a young match day 21, no, not just a top 4. And a share Shannon so Anra, a young medium, any Vision FC, at the Abwani Ewo, Sisia Menoka say, House of Lion, any Asante Kotoko at the Baboni, a Diana FC, any Samates, and so at the Baboni House of Folk, any Betemu United, at the Baboneta say, Ubo Romo Ghana Law Konoswa, a yet top 4 no, or one nation, National so all game no, a bet me at what was so, na a yet. Vision FC and so any Dreams FC at the Ebeboni and then they are also game no ebetimi abaso and national so ni AJ Okrekra Sports Complex and a game no betimi aba referee friend TFLOS MP Sachi ono and a bejinamu assistant referee no Ibrahim Pate ono so and a beboa ama bibia akoso George Efa Sonjijunu referee aya fourth referee no ono na beboa ma dwumadie ni nyina atimi akọ na assistant coach ya oginamu edema Vision FC Western Asare oni ya bonkomo efa game no
game, but our preparation has been normal, just that we have picked up the pieces from what we call wrong against Hohoi. Yes, we're coming to play a derby against Dreams FC. We are taking it very calm, very relaxed, and then we'll just stay and play in our structure, our game model that we have given to the boys, and make sure that we deliver.
Yes, indeed. Now to lose a game no ni na abakoso edachina nyame ya adoma all games no enyina abakoso yamawulam House of Folk edachina fie no atone Safle Bechem United no mo de abani wo UG Sports Stadium eho na mo babo Salom Yawo Brest ono ene begina mu as a central referee assistant referee no ayepo Atimaka ono ene babo fourth referee no ya Rejoice Aduche ono ene babo ama dwumadie ni dia timi akoso Karara United abatone Safle Hohoi United no mo dia ball Eli Mahama Sports Stadium na dwumadie ni beko Charles Bull ono ene be central referee Richard Nate ono so be assistant referee fourth referee no ebe Balikisu Salifu ono ene bebo ama dwumadie no atini akoso shane so babia ni Gold Stars ene Swajo Obrasen so ene behwe ni babia ni Dance Park Muhammad Abiyao ono ene be central referee TFLOS Agunkle ono so ebe assistant referee shane so fourth referee no David Adanne ono ene bebo ama dwumadie no atini akoso me pacho ubo wuram won Nana Ajiman Bedu the third park ya Adriana FC shane so ene Samates 1996 ono so ade be yirani Adili Abdullahi Latif ono na be central referee dwumadie no Alice Afrizua me pacho ono na be assistant referee and a fourth referee no Juliet Apia ebetimi aboa ama dwumadie no atimi akoso ubo wuram wo Baseke Holy Stars aso yenso a omo beto omo nsa ade afle Blekum Chelsea no omo de aboa ni at the first Sports Stadium ana dwumadie no betimi akoso Maxwell Owusu ebe central referee Set Abeto ono na be assistant referee and a Road Nate ono na be fourth referee ama dwumadie no atimi akoso shane so say young apostle nketwa no omo betena fie no one Raving Wonders e de aboani ho anye fadi agro me pacho shane so referee ebetimi agina akopama ni mo edi ama young apostle ene Raving Wonders omu game no mo no shane so onye ameya stadium na game no betimi aba Maxwell Hansen abeye central referee Patricia Chra ono abeye assistant referee na afeso fourth referee no Hasim Yakubu na beboa ama dwumadie no atimi akoso na ye ni nkomo emfamfa Accra House of Folk omu game a omu ni Bechem United edi eboni no ene ne ekobusa eye omo manager DD Dramani se Dramani enukure nie se no ofni weya wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko wo Kumasi na wankasa ne se preparation bay na wo ye edi ama Kumasi eni Bechem osi na se Kumasi bo ni de enyam so ma mendwin Bechem de no eno na ye tension match na Kumasi de ne de se ne de se bi ayese mfichire bo obi na ye kwa akobo na timu se papa no onya Kumasi Asante Kotoko onfo mu nya agro we ni nsem oni ye ehye na ye nso ye dibi ema wo oto ani nsem se eye league na ye bon ayese marathon obi atimeje baby obi adanso no ehu papa obetimi akọ relegation enti omo de omo nhyehyɛ omo adwene nyina ne sɛ omo fafa game no game after game na so omo wini a omo behu baby omo beto yenti didi amen.
What message do you have for the fans?
The fans are what we cherish so much, and we want them to continue to make the area very, very important for us. And then they have been turning out. We want them to turn out, fill up to the stadium, and then keep cheering. the young group, what really interests me most, and most importantly, is a weekend, so they will not be in school, so they will be available, and then I hope that everyone find the time to come and work.
Yay, DT Zamania, Jinamuma, Accra, House of Hope, Shannon, so says Swadro All Blacks, and so Obejam, no one Babiani Go Stars, Eddie Aboni, no Omukochia, Yefano, Festis Makus, and also Eddie Como, Edifa, a game one, Omuni Swadro All Blacks, Ebebono.
Preparation has been good. We are in the middle of the week. We still have two sessions to go. To approach and prepare the game. So far everything has been very well.
Very well, coach. Playing Sweden Blacks for the first time in BBNA after losing the last game, how has the team mentally and psychologically been for you?
We have recovered. It's always a moment of disappointment when you lose a game, and it takes also some time for each and every player who has been involved to reflect on his own performance. But once this is put behind us, we look forward and we prepare for the next game.
We are Babiani Go Stars, our head coach, and our Tenekano, Shannon, so player, and also a German Edema Swadro Oblas for Subuate, and also a Jim Como, edify preparation, any game, we said the best I H there at T4.
First of all, I'm standing in for my players of Shady All Blacks. We are giving apologies to our fans. Sorry, game night one against Indiana FC. Se omo fanchena e show se wade. Omo like omo money and we are preparing towards Babiani Go Stars, and we assure them we are going there to get a point to come home.
We aye ofosu Boateng and Otenenkano, Shannon, so Ubaba Romo Doma, Nana Ajimedo Badu the first pack, a year, me patch or Jab Boys, and Adriana Stars, and so at Nephew, not what on himself a year 1996, the Samatas Boys, and all, at the actually Nakotia, on also Ejimu Aristica Chuba, on also Edin Como.
Before the week is working here very good about this game. Need reaction after lose from the nation. Also from nation, the team play very well, but I know have the good luck from the score. But the week is working very hard. They analyze very good the team. You see more player new is go inside in the squad from the first 11 player. About I know the opponent. And congratulations from the player about his respect our plan game, plan training, and his go from the first minute to 90 minutes consistent inside in the game, press the opponent, and this is good example from the future.
We a Chuba Aristica manager with Jomudima Adriana Stars in our Tenecano, Bray, Afania for table in the so Naya or more area and more common medium my brothers and our game Olusuye and to Okoswa at the table as low 43 points and Odidikai as Sante Kotoko, Chenenso, Obesia Kind, a 35 points, Otosumenu, Adriana Stars Otomiansa, 35, House of Hope, Atosu and 9, 35, Chenenso, Samates, Atosu and 34 points and Ekutano. Babiani Go Stars Atosu Ensia 33 points and Ekutano. House of Lion Atosu and Son Shannon Son 27 points and Ekutano. Dreams FC Ekuta 25 points Atosu Woke. Kerala United, Etoso Mepacho, and Kulokuta 25 points. Shannon so Bechem United, Ekuta 25 points. Etosu Edu, Duba Kono, Eye Swedro All Blacks 24 points. And Ekuta Wamo, Nation FC, Ekuta 24 points. Etosu Dumienu, Dumian Sano, Eye Vision FC, Omukuta 23 points. Ewa Shannon so. Aye Blepum Chelsea, Omukuta 23 points, Etoso 14 position, 15 position or Young Apostle Ketwano, Omukuta 23 points, Baseke Holy Stars, Etoso 16, Omukuta 23 points, Shannon so Hawaii United, Ekuta 20 points, Etoso Dunso, Edunwateno, Waili Apoku Crew Mepacho, Aye teams Makomako 17 Aswa, Aye 11 Wonders, Okuta 9 points. mejidi sese de ne komu no ebu papa our relegation zone no ono nye na adwe se obefiri ho a oda ho waye botwe fami wura mu ewo zone 1A anasa eye Access Bank Division 1 League no said de ehonsem esitie na ye mfama ene Saturday zone 1A game ebetimi akoso Tamale City etnafie no ne Yapia FC e de bebo mi 3 o'clock pepepe Sankara National etnafie no ne Northern City e de aboani ST Exponential ebetena fie no ne wa power enso e de aboani Bolga Stars enso ebetena fie no ne Retameli United e de aboani we eye zone 1A e wonsam no zone 1B Senior City Shanenso Brekum Arsenal agisetuo obetena fie no atone nsafe DBB United no mo de aboani KAC Academy omo so betena fie no ne Liberty Youth enso e de aboani Menti Warriors omo so betena fie no ne VC Warriors enso e de aboani wey Monday game ene betimi abaso Doma Unity ebetena fie no to ne nsafe eye Legon Cities no mo de aboni wey eye zone 1B e wonsam no Shanenso zone 2 no say ene esitia ewo Road Parks ebetena fie no ne Ebony FC e de aboni Star FC etena fie no ne Abusua Bontro Adipadi omoso e de aboni ewo Ensuapin Fidelity ebetena fie no ne Soccer Intellectuals enso e de aboni Alemi Naxas etnafie no ni Police National e de afie ni ewo ho Shanenso no miensa na all games no ebetimi aba Future Stars enso ebetena fie no ne Sefi All Blast ana Sefi Stars enso e de abani Ashanti Gold 04 etena fie no ni nu adubiase yankonkwa no mo de abani ewo ho UCC Young Stars enso ebetena fie no ne secondary 11 wise e de abani wey ebeye Monday game eye Park Academy any Kingfisher Alaji Grusa omoso e de befie ni zone 3 no say ene city Accra Lions ebetena fie no ne wafa game we betimi aba eye ene eye live in Adum FM ana Adum TV ubenya bi ahwe ewo hono miensa pepepe Great Ambition enso etena fie no ne Inter Arans e de abani FC Nanya ebe first simpai no mo de abani eye ene ya na all games we ebetimi aba edachina Shanenso Golden Cake ebetena fie no ne Tra Divisa e de abani Home Stars enso ebetena fie no ne Hakra e de afie ni wo Great Olympics olidade olinkosonkoso olipieto oli wansha ameso menhye omo tena fie no ne Nangod nso e de abani ewo Golden Warriors ebetena fie no ne Port City e de abani wey ebeye Monday game Shanenso Kwawu United asase abanyenti jai obetena fie no ne True Democracy enso e de abani wey zone 3 e wonsam na mede ma no fatabri ne hweso na yen contentam so zone 1A Senior City Tamale City Omo hire di kai 37 points Retameli United etosumi enu 32 Wa Power etosumi enta 27 Sankara National etoso 9 Shanenso 23 Yapia United 20 points enekuta no tosunum Dotosun Sian Bolga All Stars etosun Sian 19 points Shanenso Northern City ekuta 15 points otonso and after the wire botwe wase walo TF Exponential ekuta 12 points awe ewo zone 1A zone 1B no Senior City the BB United okuta 41 points edikan netese otidom okoda KAC Soccer Academy otosun yenu 29 na tumi se omodi omawewe kura netese Doma Unity afin so yentimi ma Premier League ye emnanen krabia na betchthem yetoso emiensa 27 points VC Warriors onoso toso 9 24 points Liberty Youth etoso emum 21 Shanenso Mighty Warriors 21 etoso nsia Brekum Arsenal ye yare afin we so nkoye kura otoso nso ewo zone 1B 19 points nekutaro Legon Cities ewo zone 1B asiawo 11 points Zone 2 no Senior City Abusua Bontro Dwarf na adikpandi omo na hwile dikan 35 points ewo ho Asanchi Gold 04 omo so kuta 34 etoso mienu Sefi All Stars 32 toso miensa Road Parks FC 29 toso 9 Infiapin Fidelity me pato omo toso num kuta 28 Shanenso Future Stars ekuta 28 etoso nsia Park Academy ekuta 24 toso nso Sky FC otoso nwotwe ekuta 23 Kingfisher Alaji Grusa okuta 22 etoso enkuno eduno eye Soccer Intellectuals omukuta 20 points Shanenso Sankadi 11 wise omuso kuta 19 etoso du baako New Adubiase ekuta 18 toso du mienu Ebony FC ekuta 18 toso du miensa edu 9 no Elimina Sharks omukuta 17 points UCC Youngsters ekuta 13 etoso edunum edunsia no Police National omware ewo zone 2 ho a enye fedi agro zone 3 no Sene City Port City ekuta 35 points Agуда Dikan Simpai ekuta 30 etoso mienu Atlam Divisa ekuta 28 atosomiensa Hawaii Stars ekuta 28 atoso 9 True Democracy ekuta 25 atoso enum Ensiano Nangod FC okuta 25 Kwawu United okuta 24 atoso nso West Africa Wafa okuta 24 atoso nwotre Enkuro no Golden Cake okuta 20 points ne kuta Golden Warriors omotoso edu duba kono Hankra omukuta 19 Inter Arans ekuta 90 tosu dumienu dumiensa no Accra Lions netes Ankra Jatano omukuta 19 points ho etosu dumiensa edu 9 no FC Mania okuta dunwotre ene tosu du 9 Great Olympics okuta dunum okuta dunwotre etosu dunum ho Great Ambition aye botre ewo zone 3 ho yemfa ma ne de no emfa ma na yemfansi emra ni ko papa ukomura mu ewo Northern Zone ho say ene city Northern Ladies ebetena fie no ni Kumasi Sports Academy e de abani me pa cho so FC Savannah omuso betena fie no ni Northern City Ladies at the Abani, Ashtown Ladies at Nephew, no one Ampendakwa Ladies at the Ebebani, Fosu Royals Ladies at Nephew. No one Tamale Super Ladies, and so at the Abani, Dreams Ladies, about Nephew, no only prison ladies, and so at the Afiani, way a Northern Zone, Southern Zone, or Sene City, Oak Ladies, not just a class of folk, or Momano, or Mobat Nephew, no only ladies trackers at the Abani, Jomena Ladies, about Nephew, no only Hazakers, and so at the Abani, or Samatas Ladies, about Nephew, no only Halifax Queens at the Abani, Police Ladies, Abaton and South Emmy Ladies, no more the Abani, Mpfini, Abatnefie, no one soccer intellectuals and so at the Abani, and for table now, name fan seminincy, Shannon so zone, Northern Zone, Send the city, Ampendakwa, I would have declined 22 points hour for Su Royals Ladies, Omukuta 17, Prison Ladies, Ekuta 16, Savannah, Ekuta 14, Shannon so Ashtown Ladies, Ekuta 14, Northern City, Ekuta 14, Shannon so and after so Northern Ladies, Ekuta 12, Dreams Ladies, Ekuta 12, and after so Super Ladies, Ekuta 12, and Kumasi Sports Academy, Omaya Botre, Northern Zone, Shannon so Southern Zone, say any city, Ladies, I would decline 22 points, Jonena Ladies, Ekuta 21, Hazakes, Ekuta 20 points. Epiphany Warriors, Ekuta 18, Police Ladies, Ekuta 15, Ladies Trackers, Ekuta 13, Oak Ladies, Accra House of Folk, Omomano, Ekuta 12, Ewa, Shannon so Soccer Intellectuals, Omukuta 8, Samates, Ekuta 7, and Halifax Queens, Omukuta 3, Aye Botre, Ewo Table Nase, and Samuel Dawson, Adapi, Mayem Fancy.
Alright, Ewenima, Yanawase, Wetufa, Edia Realm, El Afisimu, Dieditie. Na die di kano ena watimi adan ne nyina edi agu ho amayen sabre die ebe wram eye ntentan ne so na message si ahodo a aboafo atimi edi aba no ya kenkan if you hope na chese ye wram eye discussion segment ena ebenya new voice ye sports program ne so sayima from Krankwanta Islamic DHS say ejinadwa nti after messages no na me boy wram say nchen na fiere nkoma hodo ni nyina atimi atwa so ama atifo we say nice by Ice Prince from Krankwanta Ice yadawase say we monitor ejumadi no Emmanuel Chiakwa o say powerful sports boss yadase kwanso nkokra so Asata Sedu o say nice show keep it on Asata wonso enase sonkon enko emfa maw did that the president himself kwaku say Chelsea to beat West Ham, Forest to beat Crystal Palace. Anything can happen at Elland Road with Leeds and Arsenal, but Arsenal have got a win in the bag for me. Bournemouth to beat Wolves, Brighton to draw with Everton, Manchester United to beat Fulham, Liverpool to beat Newcastle or draw 3-3, Spurs to draw with Man City or Spurs win, and Aston Villa to either lose 3-1 to Brentford or win 3-0 against Brentford. Kwaku yada se mame hwe SMS ne nso na memfa de aba no emam. O say wow, say Salim, you are the sports president. Keep the good work up. It's your brother, body man at Awiakum famous parliament. Antibody also on your parliamentarians ni nyina from Awiakum Etiasonko enko enfamamo anopai. Say ma
Ajapi.
Good morning, bro.
Morning.
Apom ye de.
Adom ni ahwe na nso e.
Nyame adom ye ho den.
Den rase.
Ye kan first 11 na ho na de.
Sure.
Eno nko aye plus.
No kwasem.
Eno nko aye plus. Say ma a lot of stories.
Sure.
And atubia. Ibedi nkomo no afri amanone na nkakra ya bewie e ofie. Sports Wikipedia e de nsema ahodo bebree agu ho. And by this time the platform no e ya ode. Ye ni nkomo.
Okay. Aja pay me da say. No weekends adru. Na weekends do say announce say games no. Major league centers across Europe. Nti mami nwa mutaw na me nko Leeds any Arsenal game na beto dwa 3 p.m. no. Elan Road. This will be a very cagey encounter, and so last week Arsenal drop 4 points against Michael Carrick's Manchester United. So there is pressure on Arsenal to win the league. I'm going with Leeds, no, a very cagey game. So I observe Leeds I'm a very stubborn side, very combative. And on me team they would like to press very high.
Yes.
And on me very physical.
That
is it. And we also on recent games. On a very fine results be. Obekaya they drew against Manchester United and Liverpool.
Yes.
And they beat Chelsea as well. Meaning that the top teams they come to them head to head with them. In TNA, I am looking for a very entertaining game. And also on record, said the last time Arsenal lost at Elan Road is somewhere 2000.
Wow.
And records also show say time be at least a share opponent or that table no top no. They have been able to beat any opponent.
Wow.
Into side game records we are I am tipping Arsenal to win.
Fantastic.
But they should be very careful about this game. Fantastic. They should be very aware of Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yes.
Recent games or pick some fine form.
Fantastic striker.
And on me games, on me team Arsenal. So what stadium more we used to call them Corner FC. These two are very good on you can say set pieces. So air balls no, they should try as much as possible to contain Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and they should remember. So okay, on my last game against Manchester United, Zubimendi made some errors, and they should be very much aware. Said those errors, they repeat them, these are going to beat them because it's a team. They are going to press. On bet 2 America to the full 90 minutes. They will never give you the briefing space. So I'm expecting us now to go in there and win. Another game, me person me share the London Derby, that Chelsea West Ham United.
Exactly.
A very interesting game to watch.
And easy.
But so share recent results. The last 4 games, Arsenal, Chelsea, me share West Ham 15 goals to 2.
Wow.
On my last game, West Ham home, they went and trashed West Ham by 5 goals to 1.
Fantastic.
Even after say West Ham lead by 1 goal. So I'm hoping similar results will happen. I'm hoping that Chelsea should be able to beat West Ham. But Liam Rosenier should be very careful. So Koyen say Obi Ame Bobby. Now Koyen last game now only Napoli boy now or the right back, center back. Then he should very much aware say Somerville and probably you can say Gerard Bowen and some other guys in bed punish you. So I'm expecting that Liam Rosenier should get his selection right. I am expecting to see Fofana, then probably that Badiashile or Chaluba Then Reece James at the right back. Then probably Cucurella over there. Now Chelsea almost star player is back in the person of Cole Palmer. So here last time Napoli, he came and he was the difference maker.
Yes.
João Pedro is on fine form. Enzo Fernandez is quite there. Until I'm expecting this time around on bench the other Brazilian guy, you know. Then he played how do you call it? Caicedo 6. How do you call it? Enzo Fernandez at the box to box. Then Cole Palmer at the number 10. Then we have João Pedro up front. And I think William Estevao then being João Pedro or Garnacho, then Chelsea are good to go. But Sunday America, you know, while West Ham they are come to sit back, rely on the counter break.
Yes.
Or more Gerard Boring and some of you who are very good, who can run in behind spaces. So I'm expecting Chelsea should be able to contain those guys. And if they contain them in the midfield, Matheus Fernandes will be there to frustrate them. But I'm tipping Chelsea to win. Other games on the Premier League, I think Wolves and Bournemouth. I'm tipping Wolves double chance. Okay. We share recent games now. They have been able to amass some very good results. Then Liverpool, Newcastle.
Fantastic.
So Liverpool recent games now they are struggling, but one of the side that they don't struggle against, Newcastle. So even Newcastle home, I would have had some doubts, but this game I am tipping Liverpool to win with the likes of you can say. I'm told Konate and other guy Joe Gomez will be back.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting Mo Salah. Then you can say Mo Salah and the other guys should come in the game. Ekitike no. Yes, Vit is picking the pieces together.
Indeed.
So I'm expecting Liverpool, even if not a win, they should be able to manage a draw. Then let me quickly move to how do you call the Spanish La Liga. The game between Elche and Barcelona.
Okay.
This during the midweek, they were able to trash Copenhagen by 4-1.
Yes.
And I hope that this time around, that same form now they should continue to win this game.
So now you come back in pool.
Yes, come back. They say the almost say the omono in your game and no match that but Boba kwant to nsem
te say o de akura akokoto bo no
to ba so you can say Boba question nsem na da ebeti afa so na nyina wa ha no. So one observe HR for the last 11 games Barcelona should be very careful about this game. The last 11 games at home HR has lost only one.
Fantastic.
And they are meeting Barcelona. So sometimes Barcelona struggle against the smaller teams.
Yes.
Even Real Oviedo, we saw the first how Barca struggled, but definitely Hansi Flick's team were able to find a way to win. Into our Elche, their play is probably more or less like Barca. No? They want to dominate play, possess the ball, high line play. Same strategy, no?
Open game.
Yeah, they will go head to head to Barcelona. And it will be a very entertaining game. This is a game too Barca would want. They are going to exploit their weakness. Barca team probably when you sit deep, they find it so frustrating.
Yes.
But also on make head toe to toe, then they will punish you. When we say Pedri is not fit, but I am expecting now the big news is that this guy is by how do you call it? The number 9 is back.
Lewandowski.
No, the other guy.
Fermin Lopez.
No, not Fermin Lopez. The other number 9 of Free City Koyi. How do you call it? I remember the name. It's back. Then, so I'm expecting Lamine Yamal and the other guys, Rafinha and the other guys to step to come into the game and give us a very good win. So I'm expecting Barcelona to win not less than 2 goals.
Rashford a free kick in their game, their Champions League game, no.
Sure.
Now it was fantastic.
Sure.
Rashford, it seems only for Manchester United to Barcelona, no. Very minimum say when you next year.
Sure.
Ne performance, no, day in day out, it keeps increasing.
Sure.
Yeah, mama, cause why this say Premier League, you know, indeed, the toughest league in Europe.
Yeah. Premier League on doubt, some will doubt, but for me, I think it's the best and competitive league in Europe.
All right.
Even coaches who have had the opportunity to be at the La Liga and other leagues, when they come to the Premier League, they say Premier League is the most competitive and the strongest league in Europe. Yes, Rashford, I'll give him his card. Rashford is not a bad player.
No.
The days are Opiki here or Marshall. He was one of the finest players in you can say England
Premier League.
The Premier League. Yes. He was banging in the goals until Nehemiah then call bad. But at Barcelona, we've seen his strengths. Just sometimes there are some final decisions being made and questionable. Sometimes there are some games that you expect goal that you expect Rashford to score, then he blows it somewhere.
Yes.
Yes. So I am expecting him to up his game. Then I'll quickly move on to tomorrow's game. That's EPL IBM.
Yes.
One of the games against that is Tottenham and Manchester City.
Big game. Arsenal for ni yehwe ni musenka ye London brothers no ebetimi ayi the City amayen.
But if you said Tottenham looking at Arsenal also last season.
Yes.
Tottenham and Manchester City, a title defending game. So on song you mean, right?
Yes.
Onya go, onya ball, anchor on any day, many fees say on any day, song you could have scored that goal. But the ball Stefan Ortega 9. That is it. If Pep Guardiola ball look na Pep Guardiola himself looking at Son's talent, Son will be able to score that goal. But it didn't happen. So for me, as now they should just win and forget. I am expecting, say this game will be a very nice game. But we ain't yet big game be a Pep Guardiola. Football is full of uncertainties. But a game I am expecting. I'm expecting Manchester City to go and win. One of the recent results are Thomas Frank is struggling. Europe will need the results. But in the domestic league, Thomas Frank is struggling.
Yes.
In home games.
And
the whole of this is in just 2 wins. And we have 6 games, winless run. And this is Pep Guardiola team almost opportunity aba. Oh, bet me close gap no. So I don't expect Pep Guardiola to lose any points from here. I expect Manchester City to beat Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yes, Tottenham will come. Mostly they try to frustrate. Manchester City, but Manchester City relies of Rancheki, Erling Haaland, or score during the midweek.
Yes.
Then for Foden, then near Antoine Semenyo. I am expecting Semenyo to score. So I am tipping Manchester City to win that game. Then the next game will be Michael Carrick's Fulham against Michael Carrick's Manchester United against Fulham.
Kwaku did that TNU you.
Yes. Michael Carrick has gotten some quite good results.
Fantastic.
From Metmiaka said the Premier League's best managers.
Indeed.
In the person of and the most experienced managers in the Premier League. In the person of Pep Guardiola, then Mikel Arteta. Yes, these are big games. Coaches who are very good at big games, and drew small games, then they tend to struggle. Even their manager who left, Manchester United manager Olivier Amorim, we observe him in good games. Chelsea manager O'Connor and saying Maresca in good games he'll get the results, and in small games then you'll be struggling.
Hono na say maya unhu say mentality na man you the good teams yakese no. Say used to the same mentality when facing the smaller size na yantiase. Because Mekai at the beginning of the season, Man U against Arsenal at Old Trafford, Arsenal winning game 1-0.
Yeah.
But Man U outplayed Arsenal on that day. Just say go no na bama Arsenal. But we share Manchester against the smaller size na. Ya na utimi who say omo mentality no e wo fam. Yini komo say ma.
Ampa. For big games, different dynamics, mindsets, and the big games no to send you can no one say for smaller games no teams no be why you try to underrate them.
Yes,
be funny so with your nyade obeko no abo, but for big games no probably you have the mindset say game way team war form it's me kwe or some bo same ahoden so.
Yes,
but smaller teams no sometimes obeko no obeya say we dey a smaller team into no meet me I'll beat him.
Yes,
but here you'll be disappointed. And one of Manchester United in big games I'm worrying by teams are almost frustrating Manchester United beyond or by or the level. So why teams are more how now buy or team actually be at not on a level. But you do small games now, then they struggle. And sometimes it means one my player selection
a factor.
Enzo Maresca, for instance.
Na over Chelsea no nanka me pese ye disan komo ne kakra.
That is it.
Chelsea no minim say ye order from above there. This current new coach Liam Rosemary.
Yeah.
Oshani days at Strasbourg wa onye coach ya otase sanensa.
Sure.
Ba so ba Chelsea no ya starting who sa ade no.
No kwase.
Enzo Maresca at Leicester City. He stick to his first 11 always, but oba Chelsea no da bia or the foforo ene ebo.
Yeah.
Nti kamea ese ya akoye general problem edema Chelsea team no yeni komo say
so why Chelsea model no this is not the Chelsea yenim under the previous Abramovich no
Dabi.
This is a Chelsea neoma sesa they believe in say yen recruit underage players let's give them the platform no omunye them omo excel omo recruitment regime which they say yento player only di obe be man platform na emfa ne aiden ni you twa ya ton. So when you coach they would like to dictate for you. So one of the problems that Enzo Maresca had with them, sometimes even the team doctors will come and tell you player no person use no, but they will tell you so player we person you manage no. Same thing Enzo Maresca. But for me some games, big games, Obinya the selection rights. Do smaller games now the Malo Gusto no about 10.
Asemo.
Now Estavayo no to bench.
You such see? A talent.
Meanwhile, big teams near omo no so sa. Over EPL now. A smaller club there then it is only more points from them you are the good position. Into most of them for the big games they are going to get the selection rights. But and now they can be bruna a bit me inside problems maybe a team philosophy you believe say you have to rotate e bi ni uni akoye yank e bu aka mo Napoli. How on earth say you have never played 3 back before
Dabi
and then you drew here or you can say Chaluba at the bench was me the Reece James kobo you can say kobo center back playing 2 right backs in the same game and Malo Gusto. So first 45 minutes Napoli dominated the game.
Yes.
Until so all the sun and sano ay Gusto num ebe Chaluba num eba ay ebima film and San Chelsea were able to control the game. So back to Manchester United Fulham.
All right.
Michael Carrick up picking some very good results and omni Fulham. Fulham on your side are much frustrated Manchester United. No. Until recently under recent coach Yana or mobile last time then they were able to pick 2-1 win at Old Trafford. But having beaten having beaten Arsenal league leaders, then Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Wouldn't be motivating factor be actually say you go on and win this game. So with this result, I'm expecting Manchester United to go in there to be at home and beat Fulham. If nothing at all, a draw will be better for them.
All right.
Then, Mamire, can I say, Real Madrid against Rayo Vallecano.
Okay.
For this, though football is full of uncertainties.
And non a factor no.
Yes.
And Tesadia
that is it. And Kaonya Hey ya and Tesadia and Kaonya Hey ya Ubu when he tells you Madrid is going to win. In spite of that, I am expecting Madrid. Sorry, our previous results stats. Rayo Vallecano have never beaten Madrid at home.
Fantastic.
So this game, I am expecting Real Madrid to extend their win run. Though during the midweek, Benfica frustrated them, but I'm expecting them to put that behind, forge forward and win against Rayo Vallecano, not less than 2 goals.
Likely say Mbappe be shegu.
Very likely.
All right.
Very likely.
All right.
Very likely.
All right. Mayana Seyima ase ewo amanonen Samson ko a watimi e de abrayen. Indeed Seyima we de regional team nanamu na aseda kese akọ e de amawo. Wabo adwuma papa. Ewura beto ankomo no so e de afri eyefie na ansa na no mamechi a eye ofata of Kumasi number 2 na ye mo ofata abaso kwan so konkora so anopa ya ofata echirimu a bronya no eyetwa na atwam na mmom yini enwieye nti Osikani sports crew ni nyina ade a ofata atimi abawu afidiam hai na waje anisode afefede edi ama Osikani sports crew no nti ofata of Kumasi number 2 team ni nyina ese aseda kese enko enfamao baby awi bibia free no nyame ennomwo na onhyew ananmu producer ebe ma adom na maye me birthday free ho ansananka yaba fie abidi enkomo no producer ede ne de esie ye nra but ni nyina achi no enka achi bro de ye beka ne say happy belated birthday enko enfamao yankopon enim wakoma so ade rade enim de wo hwehwe afisesei no na wani suade hunu se nyeni nyina mpokra na wonsa atumi aka kakra rade ma so na onya okese onyu frado mu emfa nkwado mu na afi o birthday na o celebrate no intini enye special one ti producer eye funny boy special happy belated birthday to you so why we brother Tiodia na yenim komo ewo ho bro ena that screen ne so no Facebook for no be hu no Osikani sports college na baako bro emfa yedwumadie no eni agro enura na bro so birthday mi ankasa ni nua panin baako pe nti bra yankopon ento nkwam na oma onyansa enyi frado mu enkwado mu awrade eni nwani so ade hunu anopai de eni aketoa metimi aka ne se awrade made a wodo wonsa aka bia no intimi enye successful ni a wa plan bia no nyame emmoa na intimi emrem brother Tio special belated birthday from your younger brother enko enfamao Brahima nsem bebi ofie
ajapi
nsem ofie
sure
yeni nkomo
okay mamenko ajima mbadu nini na asemo kafa Antoine Semenyo Semenyo is a very fine player, undoubted one of the best wingers this season in the English Premier League. But and Simbi Brewo Ghana for 3 minutes say Oba ne performance or blaster no are questionable.
Yes.
And what I was saying is say Oba say how do we use him? Tizani Ajimamba Dukaya no.
Hona ye case no.
He's a winger. But Oba we try to use him as what? A forward and a striker. But I was there Semenyo Yipa or you be a Pep Guardiola, one of the finest. Or by on using a striker pen.
Debbie.
Then look at the people on no mobile. What do you say? Yes. This is a player all boy. You see all boy with a run shaking the quality of passes be in chain.
Certainly Haaland the more.
That is it.
For Foden,
the player he plays around. The manager. More. What do you say? So, Sebinya best from Semenyo. Near Mestre say, you knew sooner at the right place. Let's stop playing him as a striker. Yeah, let me to the rings and you get the best out of him.
Yes.
Near Sanka be a Papi Tiao. Senegal coach.
Fantastic.
Man, a punishment, you know. Yes, if Rebecca say too much. Maybe fees and a punishment
wow.
Yes.
Like how?
Because as a manager, you should know better. Football is not run by emotions. The moment and Kenya kind of say Sadio Mane, the intervention of your previous manager, and by this time, the talk of every sports pundit and they say in games na inquiry on a good note.
Yes,
it would have been painted a very bad character African football. But as a coach, you shouldn't be run on emotions. Made the decision once on regret say or man the players need leave a pitch. Yes, referee's decision sometimes they are questionable, but for a manager of that level, every catching the players say they should leave the pitch. No, it shouldn't be. No matter how you be exploited, allow them to enjoy the game. Into me feel say, so I'll find out the man. No, I was expecting a very harsh punishment more than this.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. Because on your year and on that day I was not pleased. Because you would have been the talk of town.
Yes.
The games now
and I'm going to na
and almost but a beautiful fee say a mere man or he has been a national hero.
That is why I'm coming to me.
But for me, I am looking at it from a sporting perspective.
Exactly.
But nationalistic or Juma as a national hero. No, because me say game no time no delay no. Any of my man they frustrated the Moroccans. What you have to
me will say action a crack and who be now.
That is it. That is it. They frustrated them. They went there. The Moroccans were just frustrated, and I could say those frustrations na Brian Diaz a message penalty no. But from a sporting point of view, no any sportsmanship at all.
Fantastic.
Then the last one some about games, inter-school colleges.
Yes.
And then chess almost say. So why we are even the Premier League? Metisana America said they should be for security. Even the Premier League. And no. Ghana Premier League. You go to centers, there are some centers because there is no security. Empty. When you see Nancy Poli the year, are we waiting for similar to happen again during the inter-school games? No security. We are some kura we are no be nyina ko stadium no
sa pepe
omo na omekwa akọ twetwe sekan no in the nkwa na omo yes and atso twea be na ede mo
that is the question.
Big question. Then quickly let me come on to the games.
All right, Brahima ansana ye be ba matches ne so no ma ye ma Paul Pogba akwaba kwanson konkra so Osikani this year Paul Pogba and the Madrid will game Man U will game over the weekends. Pogba appear a visit aba eye fiduam haisi. Pogba, good morning. Ahode ohode ya daga mi ase na no pai hade boko panifo so na nam fantastic. Pepe. Now Pogba, teams ejina kono over the weekends. So far so good. Dear na atie for enhwe anim emfa mfiri mo ho.
By now, no man was a Madrid diamond supposed to be Ghana. It's a mission Madrid players are bebo by now. Players me and Sape Nenka Madrid squad at first and Caribbean better and Caribbean deserves a baby.
Wow.
Courtois number 1, Vavadi and Mbappe.
Fantastic.
So as Baba Ken, being Mura. It's an anno match here, or a match no. Madrid the panic keeper, Timber head last minute good dish Madrid.
Asemo.
First in Madrid near the phone 2 no cry. Ye Lusuye. Is a Madrid in the comeback room. The team near home Madrid no only be an home. And this is other team Barcelona so as but Madrid don't who move with grounds and out John Madrid. So as
ba na no hwe match die ze na Madrid no ko do so me big supporter dem ba mani nji Madrid bi abotre so they say abotre Madrid is the party we Ghana ha abotre so they say abotre nse go wasan ko a ore Madrid so they ba ma mu say coach ni mu nyeduru ezoma molulu we akokora we 18 do pieto twa anwese ya de wa aka de kora japi anoden ore kana kore anoden na anu mi ko fie kura de mi sa gunti mi yere mu ye me ma mi nkai ba because of Madrid nti by na Madrid na ajapi this nyame na nyame so mpe football this e be ne den ndede wo mi sa ye se na so bi betimi anwe ni amaya timi na de ye chacha na mato ba Madrid nyame njao all right Pogba ibe jao na mum o final words ne me ne dika na basketball da ye de mamu ne ye ka ni na se da bia yiti mu mo ya de ye ka se sports pa ba do ma west ha ele ade a money do ma central station bi no pre ba nyame ado ye to abaro so mu bi ti be one eya dia mo bi ti be nteja p ene mo abo se salim ye ka se sports konfo a me ma se salim o ya de nyame hira mo mo nyire mo se mo ba mingu enye se be bo mo ba bu su ye na chena wo be ye e1 de ni bi no ba adwuma chena wo mba esrew mo mbra adwuma na mo ye ninje na achirofo nyina ye nyire ni gimo nyame hira bo pa all right Pogba so ya da ase
o mo bono an fa vini anka ho
Vini dia ono ba party na china na oko o de kana kore dai Pogba Ibrahim aso anti ase dai vini dia ne dia mai by now mba pe ne mo do si player bi o Madrid o
so bo
Valverde Courtois
and then Mbappe
Valverde awa mo Vini
dai maza Vini Junior ne pet agro wona ni so oh dabi agro wona ni so say Vini ni yini ye majapi say no be ye adwuma Vini ni say ni ba na obeye so ti ase china no wasa na ja ato so ti ase o le hwe Mbappe ba na wa bo how many matches Champions League
so 13 goals
wa bo how many matches 13 goals yes. So ti ase na Vini or how many goals
na so Vini ayebi one sambo Jude mpo
Ibrahim mama benche wade o papa bro boy no papa bra na twambo na wo bra na ye de ye hwe anaja pinti ase yes wo na wo mo bra nga se papa bo bra ndi mazo ma bo bra o papa de wo ye bi e kai se wo ye bi ba talent ni ye hwehwe so ase se de ka ye ka da ye bi aga ma Ronaldo abe yes striker na me boa
but currently Valverde is not playing so better than Jude Bellingham and Vini.
What am I even say Valverde in position better no coin. Or midfielder by say by shift to number 2. What is your 2 no ko impact or some play. So I say ye number 2 no cover journey na be injury. So I say but 2 no be go see bo 2 no. O you know come say yes Obama Madrid. What is your Vini or okay. No baba game ni mo ba twe. O wi ano gina no shout to kasa so ti ase ndi pet baby Madrid ye anya say ma ye bio da bi e ka Khaled o da ye hwe Madrid pa galbenum bra o da kana kore ne Madrid ni yehu
ene de
o da kana kore
so ne yehu
o hwe keep up waiting be last minute goal ni e de nsa gu yeti Molino we wa bone bra wi Molino team be Madrid o da kana kore ndi bla yi ma ne make the junior de mengaso nebi baba na ye pe serious players you so ti ase why ye bi ndi ne be so ko Saudi no ye scan bank wa da ebeje so ti ase Saudi ndi e so ko e se pet born yo bono me pe Rodrigo ko Simpson Junior so ti agro no woni so dodo o yina kuma so body a fine player banda obebo china agro beba kana ko no sa no uye player ndi Mbappe ni de by na poster boy no me ko hwe bo ni Mbappe ni ma me ko fie so kwa Mbappe ni de
wow
ya japi
wow
oh good ya minshira
wow Pogba yenso yada ase na fi one wapamfo ni nyina okwa na ode enchia sonko ifi Osikani sports crew nso no ama obibia utie program no yada ase pa Pogba
me da se japi
right ma ya kwa no so
okay into my American games Heart of Lions against Kumasi Asante Kotoko
big game
yes so our Heart of Lions are omoye team at home omoye very strong side I'll call my easy say obi biti omo some record be say me right the last time the last time Kotoko okay the last time Kotoko e call honomo Echo firing on 2009. The last time I got Echo firing on. And what recent results are Kotoko last time money BBN Gold Stars omo draw ye. Swedru All Blast. Eshi omo 2-1. And looking at Heart of Lions, it will fear this season. No, I am expecting not say Heart of Lions, double chance for Heart of Lions. Wow. I don't expect Kotoko going to Bandu to beat Heart of Lions.
Fantastic.
Then another game. Me pese me hwe eyo China Adriana ene
Samates.
Another big game. So Adriana has some recent weeks. Now you count two almost they are the favorites to win the Ghana Premier League.
Yes.
Until some results be a flip if you're Munsem. Samates, so they are not on decent forms. They were on about 5 games winless run. Until recently, Omoko Eko share Karela by 1-0. And over Adriana, the last time they lost at home, Omone Vision FC. Omoko share 1-0. Into Omoye home there, Omoye very good side. So I am expecting Adriana Stars to win over there. So maybe Omo close gap on the Premier League log. Then by being Heart of Folk, Became United.
Another big one.
Yes. So I Heart of Folk. Side and mostly they don't struggle against Became United. The last time Heart of Folk Echo on more recently Echo Lucy 2-1 no cry now manful fee say in Sembi actually Became United now omo probably relegation zone.
Yes.
And Heart of Folk surprisingly omuko Became Echo Lucy sad game no kwana Heart of Folk if my memory is serving right omo call Became Echo Lucy and I think say a bet was Heart of Folk should be in a good position to go and beat Became previous results any favorable almost about 10 or 11 games winless run my last game on Munya I decent results money Kotoko on ball 1-1 since then no money Mediama board draw since then they have not been able to win, so I'm expecting Heart of Folk to go there and beat them. Then last one baby any Gold Stars, then Swedru All Blacks. Baby any Gold Stars omoye one side and so fear they are not easy to be beaten. Omako about 9 games win decent forms. Omo picky pa and looking at Samates omo last 2 games omo farin. So me expect to say baby any Gold Stars ebe she Swedru All Blacks. That's it.
Braima yenso edase kwanson konkra so indeed waboa ama sports program no aye fantastic enne anopai yenyi message we emfa free ho we say Osikani FM Sports, thank you for your great job Mr. Ima, you do all. May the Lord continue to bless you. Okay, that is Jacob Anes Vocational Institute in Krankwanta. Jacob and Chasonko enko enfama anopai. All right, say Imase and Chasonko enko enfa emao. But we are adru ne die ye be je eye afrefo no so adwenkyere eno nti lines ni nyina aye active 0200693025 and afi 0244094378 ofrefo a edinkan aba ahomane so. Hello. Yes sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, boss. Me pacho di ni ba bia free.
Ajapi Kobi ni o abisasi don kukura wa da bukuru.
Kobi yentie mfiri abisasi don kukura.
Ajapi fantastic and okay me mama ba so mo bot man no pay papa.
That's it.
I say bet the reason here. And you 5:30 yesterday yes rotation be abuse. And I was again na polika ya bua kamo.
Easy.
Yesterday na and me the rotation be abuse. Omo be am on position, the favorite position. James in corner right back ho. Ya po ni gusto bia. Abi kumata santi kotoko. Wo hata players le be chia yo mo ho. Ama kotoko supporter bia nka na kumantu ni yom. Na feeling no yen give up okra oni amenya djuma.
All right, Kobi onso yada ase kwanson konkra so. Obetimi akoso afre na wo de wadwen kire aba 0200693025 and afi 0244094378. Raima obia enya mae no. Aduana mu ayede. Sure. O say mpanimfo eguso a omoye ntotoye. Say former Black Star ye midfielder Ajimambadu Nikanika mpanimfo alande na obe serve as a relations manager ediama aduana club team no. Ashase no ni enim se Doma Aduana Stars this season ade league no eyo target. But CEO Mr. Atapuku ameyenya ntie se osagefo echiremu a Aduana emfokoso ewo FA Cup no so this season. If you say sense ya Aduana ebeto ho no enyade a FA Cup omwetimi agibi ediama Doma man. Na fi ohwe se omubetimi awuram in the top 4 ewo Ghana Premier League no. Enwa media ma enusuye. But ohwe gabo na media ma ediama Aduana e kamia ese muwa kakra. Aduana still opportunity say obetimi a fight for the league no of which ya omoye say yem focus ewo FA Cup na wohwe ntotoye ne hawa niema esi kona Aduana ebetimi still a fight for the Premier League no.
Okay, yaja pie me da ase ombetimi ko ya mediama LL su point enra.
Yes.
Another point gap now 43 against 35.
Okay.
And Aduana ewo outstanding game. Ntieno so mutimi be ni a point gap no mo dey about 5 points.
Yes.
Yes. So to send in I think they can still compete in the FA Cup. And a league no. In the point in they're looking at the point gap, me who say over. So league I feel they have almost 21 matches.
Yes.
Yes, so there are still opportunities there. Aduana can still fight for the league. To send him can and omo near point gap na ka 5 pe.
Okay.
So hoping say Mediama help drop point bia then they can take the opportunity. So 5 point there and yet too wide. And Kakabe some 2 games we and make us be completely over.
Okay.
But looking at the crop of games here but there Aduana is still in the position somewhere in the league, you know. If say Omoniama right and Collins Atapoku, I think, or yes, something so different.
Fantastic.
We heard the way are all selling Aduana out. And recently, I was Samba O'Neill, then
Alex
Boachi, bringing him out to the limelight. And we only say, one of the best center backs in the league.
Yes.
And when the PR, all call station to stations, all marketed the team. No Sandy Ajimambadu are undoubted. The football knowledge is vast.
Fantastic.
And he says his artists will be a kind of plain as international relations. Into new man or do you put in place all sell a club any knowledge in the sporting field no. I think say a bit Aduana. And yeah, now with the consistency, any the way of music no, we should watch out for Aduana. If not this season, next season, Aduana will be a team to watch.
Sayima medase obekoswa atimi afre 0200693025 ana 0244094378 akasimano insia ede kwanenso na yesore afin kunwa so ama adwumadi a edi hono nso atimi atoa so nkomo bebre na yatimi adi awufiduam haisi manya afrefo binti eni nkomo ewo ho. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Ajafi.
Never told Dini baby akasa free.
That's the Najis Kappa and Kasa free Savia.
The Najis Kappa, me TM free Safi Yamacha.
You with the Nidika no Maboma Basso.
That's it.
Mamma Mune Jumata. No question in sports with the when they could ask a maintenance TV and none of her.
That's it.
That's a quite a fast Baba near mum. A church near Manisona. Which is Kenny Sports. Na wanko park kura uhuni yako.
Fantastic.
Na mchidamu wanyama kese pa.
Amen.
Ama pe me pa kwenye so me kiada da papa Osikani. DJ Funny and a DJ Bless. Let's show me and pay.
Okay.
Linia, never myself so. One say Ghana, no question. It do baby. Na emu edino. The blaster, I see a call work out. It is players been pan of the idea of Mokon.
That day,
and he said, with the spare time, catch all the big free in Kankwanta, Ako, Bokua, into Tunis, Ebebua. Into a slam pay for I want to see any money in my.
All right.
Now, Ghana, dear. You ain't to me, Philip cover be into the dear no money in my.
Okay. Yan so yada se opening kese 0200693025 obekọ so atima afre na ode wadwen kire abeso so MTN no so edem 0244094378 akasima no enum na ye sorry ede afri nkonwa kese so ama eye enwoma hodo enso atimi atoa so ede ama simanuma aka ne de ye kosoa ede age wadwen kire ofata yesan adawase kwan so konkra so utwewani a utimi se ofata achede no ade a eboho pampe nti aseda kese esan free sports screen nyina a yedi mawo komo bebre na yetena ase from 8 o'clock almost 3 hours yetimi adi ewufiduam ha akasima no miensa ekone nnan amemfa ofrefo bi ewo ha. Hello, good morning. Kobi mpacho yenti o.
Aja bi se chance ni jara mi je kede na kwa kwesitei.
Me pacho si subi o.
Chance ni jara mi de kede no.
It is in process. Okay. Yeah, yampani fogu so edi nkomo ahodo na.
Okay, we dey expect for some unkofa ni make a defense no.
All right.
And after so what your player be Dortmund and Semenu that defender no you good pa e best chance in penny for some unkofa no so make ho na yem form and send to a season no so oni am adwuma.
All right, Kobi, your sign Edawa CBU 0244094378 0200693025. Mama age ewo Islamic and chiasonko enko enfama ena no pay daddy cons ewo ahemfie na anim ho daddy nso no ebie dwumadie no eguma enye fadi agro ena afi yibi wram ewo eye crack room na yedin komo ya chia obi bia o monitor dwumadie no edi free crack room enne anopay Mr. Tiwa Emmanuel and chiasonko enko enfama brother Clifford you say by now o monitor dwumadie na enye fadi agro yamfa obi ewo ha. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me pacho di no ba bia o kasa free.
Pacho osofu nyamija nkan konta.
Osofu nyamija mayinti o.
Bra, yami shina pa. Yami yo akase. Mama fo na modi ya adwuma.
Amen.
Omo nyina ewo Yesu di. Amen.
Amen.
Bye.
Bye. Osofu nyamija nso ene de ne de baaye no. Yada ase kwanso konkra so. Sabre de simano baako ekoni mienu so yebe sore e de afiri eyenkonwa so ansa na yebe kɔ no seima pacho final ways.
Okay. As a caller baako bisa about Jeremy Jackie and
yes
Aaron Alsemino.
Yes.
Uti Chelsea recruitment na almost say omokofa Jackie omode Alsemino no beba. The possibility say almost a lonely boy into Strasbourg very high. Boy in person because Strasbourg.
Wow. Okay.
Chelsea na minim ne ya omo.
It is up to Chelsea say be my boy na assurance.
That is it. Boy ne dey yes boy ne say Jackie ne say ono dey wa catch Rene for say o pese o join Chelsea. But as why Enzo Fernandez and Benfica star ne bia Rene efi say boy no omuja na ekosama no ometimi akash big because I'm many teams be beba. So I made what we have been informed ne say Chelsea and I show more interest. But we feel say boy in some way in the summer no transfer no or make cash out big because team be bebe eba mo money sika. Na me say me chat on the bench here Mamenchia Jacob Annes Vocational Training Institute any staff students our muti nyina then madam for ba ko yima or can say kwakonya wuti mi anopa say rich ene ye na tiefo nyina
better say ma Pogba final ways
Lady can Amazon Chana and Mechia.
Alright.
Then Lady can able Mabasu or Jumadia Moe. Yamishra Mopa. Lady can Mia Mecha, Miami who can Obapa Jennifer Watankuna. And Miami Mamma Auntie Georgina. And a Tankra Funina. Yesterday, Yami Aduma Wednesday, a Tankuna was Kenny Fan Crab in Ibishia. Chairman and Gazette Bibian India Ibishia. Tia Chawa war papers over John Fan Club Nina. Yesterday was Kenny Kuba time. Waze wanu mabi wo asra wana taba nisa ono kata so nyeyi boskani ye abuburu ene abro no mataba no so ti bia fa no ho beshim aja pinyami nsha na adwumaden.
Alright Pogba onso na me nsha kwan so konkora so duba akono anya abokin e ofiduam haisi yetena ase efri anopa no nwotwe 3 hours akwantuo aja pi mitena akonya kesi so e de ma e sports Wikipedia me di dwumade no ho chiame wote eye sports Wikipedia na nkasanka otenase e de amanonimu nsem ahodo ebreyen wote obroni so nka yewuam eye afisem no obroni edane afisem ni nyina egu ho ematifo enya bi eteye discussion segment ne nso no wote eye new voice seyimanka seyima agi adwa nchirechire mu mpensemu no utimi eye ni nyina ede boayen sanso na osante eye Pogba Osikani de hye ba ko pe wote Pogba so nka wabra obewura mu e ofidua mu ha na ode nchia na afi ono nso ne nimde kakra e supporto e program no A1 acoustic say blue na afi NS2 e bo dwumadie achi dom e resansam e de somaye e ma ye de